starting at our normal time. Look at this. We are students at the Magambia. Well, not students yet. You guys are initiates, and not even really initiates as per se. You have been brought in under the tutelage of Takulu Aunt for various reasons, various sponsorships, to learn more about the magical school and to be part of a community. The first part of this is a week of community service, but less community and more learning the ropes. You're going to essentially have a task given to you by each of the 5 schools, the 5 branches: Cascade Bears, Rain Scribes, Uzudati, the Sun Mages, and oh my god, I was hoping I could remember them all off the top of my head. Cascade Bears, did I say that one?
Yes, Cascade Bears, Emerald Bows.
Emerald Bows, that's what it was.
Rain Scribes.
I've already taken care of the task of I believe it was the Rain Scribes. That was the first one where you essentially, I think Rain Scribes was the first task.
The chicken one, yeah.
And that was given to you by the 2 members of the Cascade Bears of your dormitory, the Spire dormitory. It was Ankaruk and Hybern. Ankaruk was taking care of another task at the time, and your task was given elsewhere. By the way, you guys want to know a bit of fun fact for those who've read? Have you guys read in any of the side stories of Strength of a Thousands that Paizo pumped out and blogged?
No, I never got a link to it.
There is one of them that talks about Anchorage, and she's learning something from Teacher Ott. And that's why she didn't attend, guys, for the whole chicken thing, because she was that whole story was happening at the exact moment. That's it. Let's do what you want to do.
Is everybody all right?
I'm gonna start bandaging my wounds.
I mean,
yeah, that was kind of exciting and scary.
Can we check to see if the Pugwampies were possessed by anything, or are they just naturally mischievous?
I think
the latter.
Latter. Okay. I'm gonna just detect magic real quick to see if it is, and if there is any evil aura or anything.
Doesn't let you detect evil.
Can I follow in the tunnel?
Magical. Oh shit! Never. I won't do that. I won't take it back. I won't do that. Oops! I take it back. No detect magic.
I'll start.
They're asking about the gremlins. He says he stabs a scalpel into his fucking arm. They are literally evil in nature. Ow.
We'll start gathering them up and tying them up, I guess.
Get them away.
There's no axe present currently, but you do see a hatch. Just looking at it, because it's still open currently, it leads to a few tunnels, and you can see that the tunnels get really narrow.
Can we all follow? Well, I'll tell everybody, hey, there's a hole down here. I think this is where the pub wonkies came from.
Oh.
If it's going to get narrow, it's probably maybe a subterranean kind of tunnel.
Yeah.
In that case, it could get severely tight. I think only if we're going to go down there, it would probably be best if one of you smaller 2 would go down there. We're not as constrained.
Yeah, I don't think us big people can fit in there, but I think Lizzie, dancing, you 2 would. Can you guys go downstairs and check real quick, please?
What do you say, dancing?
And if you need light, I'll cast light onto Dancing Mooncat.
No, I can see down there just fine.
Okay. Lizzie,
you need to see? Lizzie, can you see down there?
Yeah.
Doesn't have dark vision.
Nope, no dark vision.
Lizzie, I cast light on you. You glow, girl.
Perfect.
As we're climbing down into this hatch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you notice is it's a little extra storeroom. This is mainly for goods that require a little bit colder of a temperature, or at least better protection from moisture. In a way, at the bottom of this little room, it's only it's like a 8-foot wide room, very small. You can see that there's these tunnels I was talking about. You get to climb inside. You're on your hands and knees climbing at this point because they are built for small creatures or smaller. They narrow even further, making you guys have to squeeze through. I'm not going to make any checks, but travel a bit, and I wouldn't say a bit, sorry. You travel for several dozen feet, and they lead to a maze of tunnels. And you can tell based on the direction the
Uh-oh.
It's likely how the gremlins got to the barn. They might be subterranean gremlins and stuff, but it could be anywhere and lead in all different directions. You want to keep following?
Yes. Well, wait. Yes, why not? Because we're going to go to the school anyways.
Well, we might get lost down here forever.
That too. I mean, that would be kind of fun and funny. And yeah, let's report back.
Okay. Just a bunch of tunnels. They seem to lead to the school, though.
You're in the school, but like they're in the direction of school. They're going everywhere.
Should we perhaps seal this up or tell Professor that there are doors here?
I think the main room down there is intended, but
I believe that these creatures likely burrow their way throughout and into the storage room. It would probably be wise if we were to alert the authorities that this is a potential threat.
Okay. We should tell Professor Ott later on when we head back for what we found.
Yeah.
Read.
Oh wow.
So this is Magambian. This is the speaker stage. You're in that like storage area, which is like up in here. Obviously, the Spire dorm is I think right here. Here's the cafeteria. This is Magambia. As I mentioned, as you go north, beyond Magambia, this is rich. This is money all up in here, and then it gets a little bit better. And then the people who live in obviously subverts are on the outside of Tambu.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is you guys are essentially like exiting Tambu, and you're taking them out somewhere, which is about a mile away, even further. Take some time. And just wanted to show you that map. We'll be on that one a couple of times. Go back to Tambu here.
All right. Where is the professor at then? Is he?
You just gotta go report to Essie, I think.
Professor
We can just let Essie know.
Essie.
Sure, we'll let Essie know. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Spire dormitory.
Oh my god. Yeah, you come back and report back. She sees you. She welcomes you. You heard that you took them out of town, so I appreciate you not murdering any of them. For repeating what happened in the past. Appreciate it. Just tell me what happened.
So like Essie, after we knocked him unconscious, we found like this hatchet that leads underground. I believe Lizzie and Dancing Mooncat can tell you a little bit more about what was underneath there.
I say translating.
Yeah. Removing the likes and ums.
So basically, it's a long hatch that leads to multiple tunnels and towards the school. So, in case we get more pub wonkies, you probably want to clear out those tunnels.
How many of them were there?
Several.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Especially because not all of us are at the size to do it. Technically, those tunnels have been there for a while. You said they were burrowed. Did you check to see if they were recent or anything?
Not recent. We know that for a fact. They seem more planned out.
I'll definitely get to my teacher beyond this for the Tempest Sun so that we can report it to the Chime Ringers. Yeah. Then we'll go from there. But you did a good job. I thank you for doing exactly what I asked.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay.
Understood. Well, let's see. Oh, can I go check if the Spire Lady's back? I need to know her name.
Zinue?
Yeah, the Spider Lady.
Yeah, if you
Zindu.
go to her.
Yeah.
Who was it that gave the ball? Was it you, Lizzie? It was you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at the dorm. It's something you're going to notice almost immediately is there is this woman is sitting, it looks like she's currently stitching. Not stitching. Like she's in the middle of definitely weaving together a gown of some sort, maybe a scarf. More silk than it is like cotton, which is what a lot of people are most likely familiar with. And out in front of her, kind of in the middle of the area where everyone, like you mentioned when you first entered, people meet up to wait for board game night and stuff happens, are the two spiders that you saw kind of playing with each other, wrestling and chasing each other around with like a stick, and they're currently in a spider form. The woman's got very dark skin, and she's wearing beautiful robes herself. That's who see. Gonna find.
Kind of a dour expression.
Tired expression. Look of a mother.
Yeah, they can be a handful.
So you say.
Miss, is your name Strands of Glowing Dawn, or can I call you Dawn?
Anyway, would it be fine? You're the new students of Spire Dormitory.
Yes. I heard that you were looking for people to take care of your children.
Not actively looking, but any break I can get is a welcome one. It allows me to focus on my studies.
Well, I would be glad to do it. Is there any, reward, pay? When do I come? When do I go?
She kind of narrows her eyes at you. Make a diplomacy check.
Hopefully it works. Can't find it. Oh, don't want to reroll that. Yeah, why not?
Point already. Oh boy.
Worth
Nice.
Narrows her eyes a bit. Not distrust, but more like studying you. Pay. Usually people do sort of thing to help one another. That's the whole point of Gambia. But if you are wanting to do it out of the kindness of your heart, perhaps after I have had the opportunity to see you, your community service, your perquisites, I guess you could say, we could potentially talk then.
Ah, perfect.
The way you haven't even given me your name. You came up, asked my name, and asked to take my children from me.
That's just a little joke I like to do. My name is Lily, or Lizzie. You can call me Liz for short.
Is it Lily or Lizzie?
Lizzie.
See, it is then. Fair warning, as I do not know how old you are, but taking mother's children from them is not a joke that people take lightly.
I can see from your expression.
One of the kids rushes up and past you, almost falling off the sides of the steps and stuff. And you see her whip her hand out, and a strand of the silken cord comes out, grabs a hold of them, and she pulls them back.
Wow.
So in the hand motions, you're a caster. She actually casts a spell. It's not one you're familiar with.
What did
She
you
would say,
cast?
she'll say, Zachvi, that is enough. Not enough time to go outside. It's getting late. In fact, both of you, and she claps her hands twice, go get cleaned up. Oh, and they run off back to their room.
How'd you do that? What did you cast? Exactly.
Mother's embrace. It's the way that I keep up with my children.
Can I learn that?
By the way, Lizzie, did you ask her, can I learn that just now?
Yes.
It's not something that I give freely. So it takes time, and as I said, things that you want to do for us, I have to see how you yourselves in the future. It's good luck, you and your cohort, and maybe we will talk again soon.
I hope real
And
soon.
she stands up, and she does a curtsy, and she goes, you do know that you are in the perquisites, where we meet most of us each day. Then we become dorm mates at that point.
I can see that. Well,
You can see that we are dorm mates.
well,
I hope so. Alternative would be that you haven't seen anything yet.
I have luck on my side, so I think we're going to become great friends. Because I learn, I can learn a little more about you.
We might become friends. We might even become the worst of enemies. Who's to say? Here's something fall, fall into the floor from around the hallway, and she goes, "Never a dull moment with him. Let's go." She bids you adieu.
I do
Rounds
too.
the corner.
All right, beer time.
It's beer 30.
Anytime's a good time to drink beer.
It's 6 o'clock somewhere.
Well, that was a little fun.
You... I think I did her all right. Every single time when you guys want to talk to these people, I have to bring them back up and look at their like notable skills and their common, their quirks and stuff like that to kind of play to what I know about them. Her outfit is fantastic too. Well, anything else anybody wants to do specifically?
Not at this time for me, at least.
Not today.
Drinking.
Anyone that's going to do something healthy and productive.
Dry spot and seems half asleep. Before you is Anchor Root, Mariama, Tiana, which you haven't met yet, and Jazir, which you have met. Haven't met this Mariana person yet. She is a spritey looking woman. She's got her hair kind of up in some dreads. She's wearing very like loud colors per se, and she has like a look of like intrigue on her face. Her eyes are generally a little wider, not whiter, but wider, like they're larger than other people. She looks around. She's kind of got like always a smirk. She's got like the Superman pose when she's like standing. She puts her fists together on her hips. Her art.
Oh. Okay.
Mariama.
She's not looking inviting.
Already. Mariama observes the dowsing catfolk with a detached interest before turning to raise a hand in greeting towards you. You're going to say, from an objective standpoint, it's really impressive how he can sleep anywhere. Anyway, we are Cascade Bearers, or at least I am. Anchor Root is filling in because Jazir is, she looks over at the cat, Jazir. Cascade Bearers advance magical theory, and it's also our job to make new magic safe for everyone to use. We don't have to repeat exploding noses. Don't talk about the exploded noses. You've shown us that there are gremlins around. We're going to do some sparkly finger wiggle magic to help deal with that. Need some special oils to do this ritual. Oh, and well, Anchor Root's going to tell you what you need to get, and then he kind of steps aside, and Anchor Root immediately squeaks and flinches at the attention as everyone's eyes lock onto her. Need scarlet cap oil, moon oil, and she whimpers a bit, fidgets her paws together a little bit more. Caterpillar oil. They need to be the right. I just have to show you. And she kind of scampers off quickly back to her room. If you're having trouble making the oil, come back here and I'll wake up Jazir. He's good at brewing. Be done in about 8 hours. 8 hours. Be done in about 8 hours or you'll miss dinner. Try to have fun, right? Ew. Look sad. You haven't slept. Fun. And she points to you at Cade.
Maybe Cade should do what Shazir's doing more often.
I'm sorry, what happened?
She pointed at you. She looked tired. She goes, "You're the tired one. Try to have fun."
The responsibility of our responsibility comes first, then fun.
Boo.
No, Cade is right half the time. He needs to
Right in this case.
I see. He seems very offended by when you say half the time.
Because I'm always right. Remember that.
What do you guys do?
Go find the oil, right?
Yeah, 3 oils.
Scarlet cap sounds like a mushroom.
We're looking for moon oil, right? Not bone oil.
Scarlet cap. Bone? Oh, we don't. Who's Moon? Bone oil and caterpillar oil. Where can we get all these 3 oils at? Do we know?
She notions behind her back to the dorm. Anchor did just say she'll have to show you, and she scampered back towards, I'm assuming, her room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did mention she has a collection of insects. Perhaps it would be useful to acquire them.
Just a collection of insects. Those are her pets. Treat them as such. She's very sensitive when it comes to sort of thing.
Duly noted. Let's follow her, though.
Okay, wait. So she keeps pets.
Absolutely.
Like you. Is that a surprise?
Interesting. Well, that definitely helps me do one thing that I want to do then.
And they're insects. How cute.
Okay, so you guys want to follow to Anchor's room?
Yeah.
Yes.
As you walk into it, you can see at the end of each of the hallways is like Anchor like waiting for you nervously. And as soon as you like catch eyes with her, she like yelps and like darts down the next hallway. And as you round the corner, it repeats until she gets to her room. You enter. Side of Anchorwood's room. You haven't been in here yet. She, I should probably tell you what it looked like so that you know first before I tell you what she says. There you are, Lizzie. I got you.
Once we, I guess, once we're able to see the beetles, can I look them over and see what I know about them? Because I kind of would like to share my knowledge about these things with him, so maybe it would help calm his nerves a little bit. Her nerves, I'm sorry.
Sure. A insect lore check.
Not the insect lore. I have animal lore. They're kind of animals.
They're not animals.
Can I?
Nature or insect lore?
Okay.
Nature.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean,
they do not have the. They have a creature trait, but don't have the animal trait. They are a pest. Pest trait.
Should have took insect lore then. Oh well.
It's fine. Back to my original notes. Sweet. Inside of Anchorwood's room, she quickly mentions that you must recover bones to render into bone oil, specific type of red mushroom, that oil, and several fuzzy caterpillars. She also nervously glosses over the fact that the caterpillars must be rendered into oil. Her explanation, when she says this to you, because she's up here, past her bed, kind of hiding behind the post, it's very limited. But you can see that she has more to say. She wants to say more. Be asking for specifics might help.
How would we go about turning these insects into oil? Would they need to be ground up, or does their natural body secrete the oil? Or
did you ask her that?
Yes.
1 second. She covers her face immediately as you say this. I can't bear to watch you kill the caterpillars. Don't bring them back here, please. Don't. No. She cautiously notions towards a tub in her room, one of them, before waddling over there, covered her face, still bumping into 2 or 3 things, kind of notions to the tub itself as she's standing next to it. Side of it, you can see sitting placidly on a branch within it is a colorful larva with very fuzzy tufts. This is one of my pets. This is the type you are looking for. You have to be careful. Fuzzy-looking caterpillars are extremely painful to touch. You must collect them very carefully. They live in the jungles. You need to go really as far from the city to find them as you might for the scarlet caps. On the other hand, they aren't easy to find.
Do you know of any place?
Well, would you like to accompany us then? You might know the area better than us.
She shakes her head and then almost gets over to her up on the bed and covers up for a brief moment.
Can we try diplomatizing with her? Just be like, hey, it's fine. Are you sure you can't help us, pretty please?
You gather, you can ask this. I would allow this. Based on what you see and based on what you heard on the outside, she treats insects as family. And the idea that you need caterpillar oil, which by killing them, which means that you most likely have to mill them down, she doesn't like talking about it. So ask her to come with you to see you capture insects that then you are going to then kill.
Yeah, but we're not going to kill them in front of her.
It's more like she doesn't even want you to bring them back like here at all. She can't bear to watch. It's just knowing that it has to happen. So
How about
now you can ask her.
Just to make her feel better. Be like, it's okay, girl. It's okay. Relax. Calm down. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to be your friend, and we're going to do our very best. Is that okay?
I think Moonflower could do that. They seem like they have a good connection.
I mean,
the other thing that you can do, because you can calm her down, is she has more to say. You could ask her about something else, like change the subject.
Okay,
what about the bone one?
Ask her about the bones?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to roll it? I have a 7 in diplomacy.
Can she understand
ask
you?
About the bones, you see her head, you see like the little mound pop up from under hers and kind of slides off the side like a slug, and then you hear a thud on the ground, and then she is now like sitting on the floor. The blanket kind of falls off of her head. She goes, "Oh no, bones. I can't describe. I know which bones are lucky. Aren't targeted divination spells like object reading to see if they're lucky or not, but just bring me a large assortment of bones and I will do my best to pick out lucky ones."
Okay.
Nice.
We appreciate your help on this
Thank
matter.
you.
And then the scarlet caps, was I correct in thinking these were a kind of mushroom?
When you ask that, she shows you a cluster of dried red cap-shaped mushrooms. They're dried. She goes over to a little box and opens them up. These are what they look like. Grow outside the city. Then she describes an area of the jungle where you can find the fungi. You should find fresh ones there. Use dried ones.
And is this area where we find the mushrooms in the jungle the same where we find the caterpillar?
No, the pillars are much closer. Just hard to find mushrooms in the jungle further away. But you have the mushrooms, you have to press them and squeeze the oil out. Fortunately, she says, it starts to quiver even more. Scarlet cat mushrooms don't look like any kind of poisonous mushrooms in the area, so you won't likely make a fatal categorization. So I need mushrooms that have received a lot of sunlight and moonlight, which means that you have to harvest them as they grow high in the jungle trees to be the best.
High in the jungle trees, lack of moon, lack of sunlight.
Lots of sunlight and moonlight stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, an area that would have very illumination so not blocked out by foliage. Got it.
So, like on top of trees.
Yes.
The Ridge Mother calls them tree bloods. By the way, she flinches when she says that, and it begins to. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No. I find it quite interesting. I feel like tree bloods is interesting given the shape and the color of the mushroom. It does make sense. I would think it may be like a boil though, almost.
No, definitely. If of the trees lead, the Ridge's tribe's chieftain, very smart woman. Based on what she describes to the location of the jungle, they're uncommon. But she does know of a place where you can get them. They grow in an area about an hour outside of Nantambu. To go and get the scarlet caps, that's an hour travel and an hour back. So that's 2 of your 8. Just
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest are all in Magambia? The moon oil?
No,
and
the caterpillars are out in the jungle as well, but a different area.
Okay.
For the caterpillars, they live in the jungle, but you don't need nearly as far from the city to find them as you do the scarlet caps.
Mm-hmm.
But they aren't easy to find. You essentially spend an hour to search for them. Either a nature, survival, or perception check, and it's 1 hour per check. So you can, if you fail, you can check again until you find them.
Right.
When it comes to the bones,
Mm-hmm.
not sure. You haven't asked. You just know to get bones.
Oh.
Well, she said we need to get lucky ones.
We need lucky
bring
bones.
her
We
a
need
large
lucky-
assortment of bones, and she'll find the lucky ones for her.
Where do we get the bones at? Not Moonflower. Inquiry?
She looks to you as you say that with a smile, and she covers her face, squeaking in the process, shaking her head. She begins to mutter inconsolably. You don't think that she's going to be of any help locating any bones. Like, a lot of questions directed at her is hard, and you can see that she's not the kind of like person to ask. Your best bet is to ask around.
Gotcha.
You overwhelmed her.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
She's trying to
check
get
in
it.
with you later.
She's trying to give you an answer, but all she's saying is.
Okay.
As you're like leaving the room, she's doing the same thing. So,
As they're leaving the room, Kate will just kind of stand there for a second, and he says, "These caterpillars. Do you have any of these here? Or you have? She has a larva here, right? Would you like?
Don't ask her that.
No, we're not asking her for it to give it to me. I'm asking. First of all, I waited you all.
She keeps muttering the same word. There's a certain number of questions that can be asked of her until she.
No. I was asking if she wanted another caterpillar.
So I'm saying, like, the question limit has been. She's inconsolable at this point.
That's right.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just, it doesn't have really much of a debuff, if you know what I mean.
Wait, that helps to have that effect, but she did mention you could just bring them to her and she can tell you which.
Yeah, which is what we're gonna have to do.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to ask around first to see what bones we can get or where they're at. Does anyone want to talk? Society, diplomacy?
I can.
Okay, sure.
Not my thing.
But yeah, I can give it a shot for
I
diplomacy.
can eat Lizzie.
Okay, cool.
So I guess
Mariah runs around the Natambu and the school speaking in TN, asking questions.
Yes, having to have everyone translate for her.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah. That's why she's still paid.
I'm eating Lizzie.
All right.
Can I work
So
with society?
is an action. Well, if your guys travel as a group, you only need one person to roll it. I'm spent 1 hour per check to gather information about the bones. Success with a 19.
Nice.
You learn a couple of things. Most straightforward way is a local butcher, obviously, right? Now, Tambu's butchers normally save meat bones to make broths, so you could ask them for some if they have any, or likely buy them if they happen to have them for sale. Also discover several stinking garbage heaps where you can find bones available for those who don't mind getting a little dirty.
What has more, the butcher or the garbage?
You could, theoretically, pick up bones from a local graveyard. However, this course of action carries so many risks and is strictly against the rules of Magambia as to carry so little benefits for your project that it probably would be worth it.
We will not be disturbing graves.
Yeah, no graves, no thank you.
That's what you gather in that hour.
You go disturb graves. I'm just gonna tell. I have to go before the authorities.
Oh, be a
I will give the
tattler.
authority.
Yeah, we're gonna no graves for sure. We're on campaign to do that.
I would suggest we go to the local butcher then. It would seem the most likely scenario, and
Or
when we don't
maybe
have to
half
support
of
through
the
price.
Who's playing then, I guess?
Just go to the butcher.
Yeah, butcher.
Okay.
Well, who plans on paying the butcher for the bone?
I will.
Alright.
Yay! Thank you, dancing.
I'll probably
We are
use
civilized people. We don't need
the
to
unlucky ones later.
Alright, so Dancing Moon is digging through garbage for bones. And
The
some of you
butcher.
guys are going to the butcher. Oh, that's right. Who's digging through the garbage? Go to the left, over here by Elephant Museum.
I don't think anyone is. Oh, Lizzie
He is
is.
digging through garbage. Got it.
Yes.
I'll dig through the garbage, honestly.
They were asking who's footing the bill if the butcher makes us pay.
So we have two digging through trash and stuff. Okay. At the butcher, you meet another person currently tying up meats into wax papers with strings and stuff as people are ordering it. He sees you. Do you have your beads on display?
Yes.
Okay. Sees you and he kind of gives like an affirmation, a look, nod. Looks over at like a couple of bits of like you can tell like they're like roller receipts and stuff, and he goes, "Don't see me orders for Magambia for meat today. Well, for what can I do for you?
We need some bones.
Bones.
Yeah, we're gonna use them as components in a ritual.
Yeah. Lucky ones, please.
Out of respect. Sorry, what did you say?
Lucky ones, if possible.
Gives you the most confused look you've ever seen on a person's face.
I'm gonna whisper to Kate. Did I say that wrong, Kate?
I'm sorry. She doesn't. She's not from around here. Her dialect doesn't quite.
She's learning.
No, it's very strange to have us speak in our local tongue, and then someone next to you just says something different. I didn't know what they were saying to me. You don't get a sense they understood what you said at all, Mariah. I thought that she was like cussing at me or was being possessed by a demon.
That's just the open nature of it. We're very sassy.
Yeah, you don't understand what he's saying at all. By the way, for you to reply, that's the problem with that. I think.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just mute yourself when we're in shops.
Out of respect for the Magambia, I am willing to give my leftover bones to you for free. So long as you agree to wait an hour for me to get some free time to back them up. I'm his money
course.
after all.
And we wouldn't want you to spend all your time doing this task for us for nothing. I'll purchase something of yours, so at least you're not wasting our time. I'll purchase some of your meat so that you're not wasting your time just helping us out.
Oh no! It's not like that.
We were going out to the jungle anyways. I'm going to be quite hungry, so.
I mean, if you want to spend money, you could just buy the bones. I was going to give them for free, but you'd have to wait for me to get some free time. That's up to you.
Well, I mean, you can give us the bones for free. I still want to buy something from you. Either way.
Well, I think we're at an impasse. I can give them to you for free, then you have to wait. But if you want to pay for them, I can bag them for you now.
I think that we'll take the bones for free. Thank you.
Okay then.
Gift to the Magambia is greatly appreciated.
We do.
Nods. How much? What do you want to buy?
Just some beef, probably.
Just strips of it.
Yeah, just like
5 silver. Mark off 5 silver.
Yeah, I'm basically getting jerky essentially.
You guys are having to wait an hour then.
Yeah.
To get done if you're wanting to get them for free. Another hour is spent. By the time you guys get done and he gives you guys bags of bones, the rest of you digging through the garbage heaps find some bones too, and you all meet back up with a variety of different bones. Some bones are actually clean very well. The other bones are smelly.
So that's one down, guys. Check mark. Bones completed.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what to do with the bones once you have them, right?
Give them to Ankaru.
Take them back to
Do that indeed. We return to Ankaru. She lays them out and begins to carefully select ones. She puts several of them into a pile to the left and a few into a pile on the right. And she points to the pile on the right. And she goes, okay, the lucky ones. So these over here. She points to the left ones. I don't need them. They're not lucky. You must now carbonize the bones by burning them or using the sludgy remains to make bone oil. As she explains this, it's carbonizing. It's not that bad. As long as you're trained in crafting, you know what this means. It will take you an hour, this successful crafting or nature check to do.
Well, I guess whoever's good at crafting.
If you fail, retain the ingredients, you have to try again for another hour. If you ever critically fail, you ruin the bones entirely and you have to go get new ones.
Okay.
If you can't do it,
do you all want me to make the crafting check or does someone make one?
I'll do it.
Wait, you're good at crafting?
Yes.
I need 8.
If you don't think that you can do it or don't trust yourselves, you can always go back and talk to Maria, and then she'll get Jazir to do it.
Oh, well, why don't we just do that? And then we can go look for, jungle stuff.
Does that take us an hour to go to Shazir? Or
Because
no?
we need to be able to
Because I'd rather do it ourselves. That way we learn how to do this. It's important that we learn how to do things ourselves as well.
You're right.
Ask for help when we need it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
We are in the time crunch, though, too.
So who would like to do the crafting check?
I'll do it.
Moonflower.
I was going to craft these. Nature or crafting, your choice.
Crafting.
Wait, can I assist? Oh, as you said, can I assist?
This will assist. It doesn't matter which order you're on. Go ahead and do your assist.
I'm gonna hero point that because because I rolled a 3 for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can I assist in the crafting check or no?
Hero point. That's not
Hold on,
bad.
better,
10
but
is
still.
good.
So 18 to assist.
18 to assist.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you get a +4. Okay, and 18 is a success, giving Flowers crafting check to an 18. That is a success.
Nice.
Nice.
Successfully extracted oil from the bones, and you now have bone oil you need for the recipe.
Perfect.
Good job, team.
Give it to Mariama.
See, now this is why we're a good team.
What's funny is she just right outside because you probably did this in Cade's alchemy workshop in his room.
Yep.
We did probably.
Mm-hmm.
You run outside, you hand her the vial, and she goes, "Oh, good job, fantastic. Only 2 more left. You only got 5 hours, so."
Hey, we got
Get
this.
the mushrooms, I
Chop, chop,
assume.
chop, chop.
Yeah, we should go to mushrooms first. Mushrooms, and when we head back, we get the caterpillars.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, wait. Well,
Hour.
never mind. Yeah. Well, I don't know. With the caterpillars, we don't know if the caterpillars sleep at night or are hard to find during the.
Well, they're hard to find, so that's why it's going to take us an hour to find them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do we need to ask around to see if there's any helpful tips to do that or no?
How to find them?
Just go out to the
We
jungle
know where the
you're
caterpillars
searching
are at.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go look
And
for
we
them.
know the area that they're in. We just do have to actually search for them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what the caterpillars look like. She told us what they look like, and we've seen
She
what it
showed
looks
us.
Yep.
She had one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. What mushrooms?
The mushrooms are further away.
Mm-hmm.
It's an hour travel out to the jungles. Time spent 4 hours. She travel.
Worth it.
Yeah, though they're relatively uncommon. She tells you as she describes them in a place in the jungle, spend an hour outside of Nantambo. You travel out that way. You come across a tree covered with mushrooms as high up as 20 feet up the trunk. It stands in the middle of a clearing. It's actually not too bad, not too hard to find. There are several wide leaves that drip down from the top of the tree, covering a lot of the mushrooms, but you can see several of them that look like they are in this. They're large and they're red, and see that this is definitely a good place for it.
Can anybody climb to the top?
We don't need to
No
climb.
problem.
We can just use mage hands and just grab them.
We
I
could,
don't
right?
think the 10 reaches up that high.
It's 30 feet, correct?
I mean, why don't we just climb? One of us climbs up there, uses mage hands to lower it down, and then someone else grab it.
See, so I think Lizzie's the only one that can use mage hand.
The idea is
I mean,
we need one from the very top.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is the tree?
How tall is the tree?
Most of the mushrooms that you can see are up as high as 20 feet.
Okay, so I guess we could theoretically.
Yeah, you could mage hand it and
Yeah.
just
Easy peasy.
make sure you get the mushrooms that are blocked by moonlight and sunlight on the highest part of the trees, according to the notes.
You can
Not
say
blocked.
a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh, that has a lot of. Oops, I took the wrong note.
Who's the mage hander?
Lily. I mean, Lizzie. He's saying Lily.
Okay.
Who has mage hand and who is
Quick.
doing it?
Var, quick. Pythagorean theorem. What is the if it's 20
Didn't
feet
open
high,
it. We're only first level.
What is,
I mean,
what is
Why would I be at an angle? Why can't I just get right under the tree?
Because Sean, man.
I'm trying to see if you're going to need to climb because the trunk of a tree is relatively thick.
Okay, well,
I'm
how
just
tall?
looking.
Okay, how tall is the
Okay,
tree?
I'm ready.
The tree is
Funny.
much taller.
My range is
far
my range
high?
is 30 feet.
20 feet high. We know the amount. It's 30 feet. 30 feet. Oh my god. 30 feet away. We have C. C is 30, and then E is 20. What does A have to be? And I don't know if it lets you do it that way. If you can pick out the.
Hold on. Solve for the leg. The hypotenuse is 30. B is up to 22.3.
Okay.
22.
Speaking of, before we start grabbing these mushrooms, can I make sure these are the correct mushrooms? Because the last time we looked at things, we thought they were the right chickens and they weren't. So I want to make
That
sure
is very
these
true.
are right.
Give me a nature or
I have plant lore.
Yeah, plant lore works
Do you have
absolutely.
plant lore?
Perfect.
I have you standing next to Lizzie, guiding her. Yeah, these are exactly the ones that she showed you. Only they're not dry; they're much more swelling and wet. What is everybody else doing while they're figuring this out and they're plucking mushrooms down? Because you think you might need several.
I want to be next to Cade because I don't know what to do.
Oh my god, okay.
Or watching out for trouble since we're in the jungle.
Sure. Clear perception check. Thank you, Moonflower.
Yep. Exactly.
I see nothing.
You see mushrooms.
I'm even more.
I see mushrooms and trees.
I'm just looking at the ground right now.
Well, this is some good perception.
Well, it's amazing. The person with the best perception check is the one.
It's funny because there could be items hiding in a tree, like a squirrel's nest or stuff like that. But the thing is because you guys rolled so bad that you wouldn't even know. Whereas you got a Moonflower, as you're kind of looking up, it begins to rain a little, and it just feels good against your furs. You just kind of close your eyes and enjoying the water. Dancing mean you're looking out for danger, and then like a butterfly kind of comes over and just lands like right on where your nose would be. It's just looking at you, like eye to eye. What you see?
Dance with the butterfly.
Fantastic. Now something happens, guys. As you are well aware, none of this is easy. Something was hiding amid the leaves in the tree. Begins to move and engage you in combat. It looks like a humanoid mushroom, much like Dancing Cap. It's got a sour grin on its face, though, and its head is capped with a bright purple shroom. For its first action, the way it enters is it grabs one of those large leaves that are drooping from the water, and it puts all of its weight on it. The leaf bends nearly to the ground and deposits him in a space that he chooses anywhere adjacent to the tree.
Oh, that is a big tree.
It's a very big tree. You see all the red spots on it, too.
Yes.
Alright, you said you're next to Cade. Cade was helping Lizzie. Lizzie is, based on what you told me, about 20 feet away from the tree to get mushrooms. That's by the Pythagorean theorem. That's how I have it. And then the rest of you guys are off to the sides. Okay.
So I would be able to grab the tallest one, right?
Yeah, you're starting to grab it here.
Okay, cool.
They even have like one or two already like plucked and then like maybe even dropped under the canvas area nearby because the mage can only really like grab one item at a time.
Speaking of which, while I'm making this lore check about the plants, what else are these mushrooms used for? Are they just used for their oil?
They use for the oil. Oh, you know what? Do I not have something for that? I thought I had something for this. Okay. I think that this is an actual mushroom. Scarlet elf cap. Species of fungus in the... Okay. Lives on decaying sticks and branches, generally buried under leaves. Okay, it's different. Cut fruit bodies produce... Edibility of the fruit bodies is well established. They're edible. I'm not really sure. I don't have anything in the notes, and there's nothing in the book about it either. They're primarily used for this ritual. It's a type of mushroom that actually, I would imagine that they act like how pomegranate is when you mix pomegranate with other fruits, how it extenuates and doesn't overpower the flavor of. I feel like these oils helps get it.
Okay.
Well,
it's just that Cade might gather some for himself then. So.
You can do that. Okay. 10. Oh, you motherfuckers. The way that I'll end you up based on what you were telling me, I assume Moonflower's looking over to the left, and then it's okay, I just have you on the right. This is where the creature's at.
Squishy sorcerer.
It's a fungal. Got it.
Oh my god, it's next to me. Oh my god.
Can you guys, like, handle that? While I just pick up some more mushrooms?
Let's go ahead. Roll initiative, guys. Let me go show you this art.
Ooh.
You mean both just roll
Wow.
ones? I'm gonna hear mine. That's pretty bad.
Oh my god, it's already.
Yep. I can't. That's literally a 1, and it's next to me. I'm gonna die. I'm squishy.
Wow.
Oh my god. I'm literally gonna
Jeez.
Ooh, that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Let me go ahead and reveal to you turn order. And descending. Oh no.
Jeez.
Good night, Mariah.
Didn't matter what you roll, Mariah. No one's really in their tree per se. You're just kind of standing in this location. So I want to make it go left to right, 1 through 3. Let's see who he punches at. Oh, I just realized that the music has changed. I
Crap.
actually have something for this, don't I?
Turn up the volume.
I do. Here we go.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh.
That does not sound like a mushroom.
Thank you.
Sorry, what does a mushroom creature sound like?
Yeah.
It swings out,
So what happened with the spore cloud? Like
swinging out to hit with Lizzie. 23 to hit Lizzie.
23 does hit.
Okay, that is 10 bludgeoning damage, and its turn is over.
Ooh.
Ow.
Did they all pass the spurt cloud?
You don't know. They all might have failed. It's hard to tell.
Oh, let's see.
All right. Well, I'll recall knowledge on this thing.
I'm getting freaking mauled.
Okay, for this creature specifically, it is a creature check.
Will plant lore work?
Plant lore would work.
Nice.
Good.
It is a success. This is a creature known as a mycoloid.
Oh, Michaeloid, nice.
Yeah.
We
I can
can
give you some more information about them here. They Liquidary funguses created are called mycoloids, notorious for spreading deadly purple pox, controlling creatures' minds, and then devouring human flesh. That's what they are. They're really nasty.
Oh.
What do you want to know about them?
They eat flesh. That's.
we can save, and then I say, get out of the spore cloud now.
We can save. You believe that they're not very agile.
Perfect. All right. So Kate says get out of the spore cloud because he says get out of the spore cloud. He's going to move out of the spore cloud himself. And then he's going to fire a shot into this creature.
Have quick shot.
Didn't have my bow. God. You know what? Fine then. I'm just going to punch this thing and then I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Hey, sneak attack works for my punch. That's fine.
It would, but it's not flat-footed to you right now, is it? Oh, it is because you.
Yes, it is because I
knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I recall knowledge on it. I miss. You know what? I'll give you a hero point. Why not?
Yeah, give me a hero point. Yummy.
Crit. Ah.
Damn it. Okay, I'm out of here.
See, as your turn starts. Oh no, you moved up. You have one action left. Fire. What do you want to do?
And then I'll try to grab it with athletics.
The 15 is your second attack, and a 15 is a failure.
Dang.
See, as your turn starts, and you're thinking about killing this creature, you look at it. It's kind of shimmering on the outside. It's outlined. It's a little welcoming to you. When you look at this creature, you feel like it's a friend of yours.
Oh.
You're helpful towards this creature and cannot use hostile actions against them for a minute. You failed your will save.
For a minute. Gotcha.
Oh, girl.
This does not mean you have to take hostile actions against your other people. This is a friend of yours, and your other friends are hurting your current friend. I'll let you decide what you want to do.
Didn't think that was gonna happen.
No, you did.
Well, she's gonna defuse the situation, and I'm just gonna roll to see who I attack. So
You gotta attack. You can defuse situation. Don't you have sleep prepared?
yeah, that's
2 people stacked together down there at the bottom.
that's basically what I'm about to do.
Guys, stop! That's our ally. Oh no. Dancing Moon and Cade roll a will save.
Stop fighting, you guys.
No, incapacitation for spells if your level is more than double the spell's level. You have to be level 3 for it to work here.
So now I'm good.
Okay, Moonflower was unconscious.
Okay, that is definitely different.
What the hell are you doing, Lizzie?
Liz.
It's a friend, not our
No,
fro.
it's not. It just punched you.
Oh my gosh.
By accident. And she's going to move.
Flowers. Just
Yeah, I guess
see
closer
standing.
to Moonflower.
Okay, Mariah, it's your turn.
Mariah does not speak the language, does not know anything, but she's gonna be like, what the heck? Is Lizzie our friend anymore? So she's gonna stride first, closer towards Moonflower.
Okay.
Sorry, towards Dancing Mooncap. Let me do the thingy real quick. I'll go right here. First action. And then I'm gonna Electric Arc. But seeing that Lizzie cast a spell on us, I'm gonna Electric Arc Lizzie and the Mushroom Man. So
It was sleep.
Like,
You just
So
slept
question-
us. You just slept us. You don't think we're gonna retaliate? Yeah.
Sleep is different from trying to cook somebody.
Thank
So,
you.
Mariah, that means you're doing non-lethal, right? Or are you trying to kill Lizzie?
Yeah.
I can't do non-lethal for both, right? I can't do lethal one and
No,
non-lethal for me.
it's the whole spell as it works.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. In my head, I'm gonna probably do non-lethal.
Non-lethal? Okay, Lizzie, roll your reflex save. Let's give you a +2 bonus. Your reflex save.
This is great.
Do I want to fail this? You know what?
Up to you.
Do you have 8 health? That's the question.
No.
I mean, if you knocked out, you can't attack us. That's good.
Yeah. So I'll keep
You'll
it.
just fall unconscious.
And it's
And
not
you and me die, you just fall unconscious.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
Alright, yeah, 8 damage to you. You were unconscious on the floor.
We're not about to get
My
too
hair's
deep
all
into
in
this.
freaking sparkles. I'm fried
It's
over here.
Nancy Mooncap's turn.
Yeah, let go. Yeah. That was the wrong one, but still the right modifiers.
Not enough. It's its turn. What's done anything to it this round? Except for maybe Moonflower?
Oh, I bit it once.
Flower, I need you to roll a will save.
Girl.
I'm good.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Moonflower, remember when I told you about Lizzie? The whole it's your friend situation?
Yes.
You critically failed. So for
Ooh.
Lizzie it was a minute. For you, it's indefinite until otherwise. Saying is your friend. You
Alright.
don't do any hostile actions to it. It does that to you, and you're going to see it like it looks like it's defending itself, and it's going to try to punch Mooncap again. And Mooncap, you do have your you don't get a bonus to armor class. It's all an ally.
Yep.
24 to hit,
That's it.
7 bludgeoning, and I need you to roll another fortitude. And they rank this encounter at? Is this severe? No, it's just moderate. What? Okay.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh.
Man, I don't know.
We're just rolling bad tonight.
Can't have any more people turn to friends.
Just
Mushroom
don't
friends.
mess with your will saves and we'll be fine.
Both guidances and they're ready to aid if you want.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Got it. Okay. Moonflower, your friends are fighting each other. Now you know what Lizzie was doing. Lizzie was trying to put you to sleep because Lizzie saw the truth. Now you know that truth, Moonflower.
Okay. I don't know what to say besides all I know is this. I see 2 mushrooms fighting each other. One I basically have no reason to hit, while the other one has marginal reason to hit. And then I have my 2 other friends in the back. And Mariah tried to shoot with a lightning ball, and Cade is kind of helping us out.
You felt Kate give you a spell wash over you, yes.
Yeah, so you're on my side, that's for sure.
Everybody's on your side, so
Mariah and Dancing Mooncap are slightly more questionable right
Well, that's not particularly the case. Everyone here is still your friend, but also the creature's also your friend.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I gotta make a judgment call here, because otherwise I'm just gonna.
Well, you can't hurt him, so yeah.
You gotta roll a D2, and if it rolls on 1, dancing mooncaps to me.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna delay my turn for right now.
Hmm.
All
What are
right.
you delaying for?
Yeah.
I'm gonna delay up until.
Your friends are fighting each other. Why don't you stop them?
Thank you.
Okay, it's one of those. Instinctually speaking, this is supposed to be like a pack attack situation, and the pack's fighting each other. And well, it's like on one hand, either I start basically knocking somebody out to restore order, or B, wait until I can see who is actually working with us and against us, based on who's doing what.
It's not that. This is more like if Cade and Dancing Mooncap came to blows. Would you just let them fight it out, or would you try to intervene?
Fine thinking. What would be a good way of handling this then? Fine.
I try to put everybody to sleep, so that's my way.
Well,
That's the right way.
I don't exactly have. Wait, I do have sleep. Or at least I should have sleep.
Did you prepare it?
You wouldn't prepare it.
I mean, it should be like a
Got
spell.
fear.
To be honest, I'm not rooting for you to have sleep. I'm just saying.
Well,
You could cast fear and like scare them from fighting. It's,
yeah. So for right now, I'm just gonna have to cast fear on Mooncap then.
Okay.
Sorry, it's like I really didn't want to have to use that. It's just a deal right now. But
Mooncap, stop fighting our friends. Well, Mooncap, you know what to do here. Roll that critical. Oh, okay.
Good job.
The
Nice.
frightened one.
And otherwise, I'm just gonna have to just. I don't know, man. This is just a really confusing situation.
But that's a critical.
It's a critical fail. Yeah.
You can choose for Moonflower to either fall prone or you can grab them.
All prone.
Moonflower, you go to reach out to Mooncap and then they trip you up a little bit. You kind of stumble across their dancing scarves and now you are prone.
Man.
Oh wow.
You're still unconscious. Mariah, back to you.
Mariah saw Mooncap or Moonflower cast fear, so of course she's gonna be like, "Oh hell no! You turned on us too."
You didn't
And
see her. You don't know she cast fear.
oh,
Good recall. Not. You saw her cast a spell at Dancing Mooncap, and Mooncap is shaking.
did he see? Did she see the athletic spell? as well?
Mariah,
For the
focus
devil?
on the enemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna think that she saw him try to grab Moonflower. I'm like, oh no, she has the Lizzie curse, and she will electroshock both of them, the mushroom and Moonflower, non-lethally.
Okay. Make a reflex save, Moonflower, +2 to your check.
8 damage is dead. Yeah.
Dang.
Jesus.
Max out.
You're nuking people.
She's a nuker.
The creature succeeded again and took 4.
Okay.
See what Moonflower
All are
is.
acting like
There it is. Moonflower got
not fighting
24.
among each other. We have
Moonflower
an enemy.
takes
We have
4 damage.
Does that snap her out at all?
To be honest with you, I'm not feeling too hot about this particular encounter.
And last action, I'm going to raise my wooden shield. And that ends her turn.
I mean, she did do damage to the fungus, so that's
Back
good.
to you.
Let's I'm gonna drop the scarf, draw my battle axe, and swing that for this round.
All right, I will attempt to aid, of course.
Right, think your attack roll, Cade.
Hold up, and then I get a +4, obviously. So 28.
It's the
A
miss.
bonus to Dancing's attack, but Dancing misses.
Drop, and grab. Nope.
Hold on, that might be a critical failure on your part.
Mm-mm.
That's too bad.
It is a critical failure on your part. Fall prone.
Dang.
No.
Creature is not in the business grabbing. Oof, you fall over too. Hey, you're no longer frightened.
Yeah.
It's now its turn. One's hit it in a bit. Only Mariah, so this thing's kind of just stumbles up to here. It's going to punch Mariah and then the flat-foot Mooncap.
Mooncap, help me.
Alright. It's bad. This is very bad. I got a 29 to hit Mariah.
Oh.
That's even with my shield raised.
Then I got a 25 to hit the flat-foot dancing Mooncap.
That's a crit.
Oh.
I'm gonna shield
Exactly.
block. I'm gonna shield block my wooden shield to get it out.
Do you have shield block?
I have. Oh, I don't.
you
Where's
don't.
my
Nope.
though?
You have your shield. That increases your armor class. Shield block is a feat that only certain classes have by
No.
default.
Okay.
It's bad. Okay, it's really bad.
Yep.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, so the damage Mariah's taken is 16 total. You're reducing it by 3.
Yep.
You take 15, Mariah.
16 total and
And
minus
I did 8 bludgeoning and 8 doubled to 16, and then dancing is only reducing it by 3, making it 15.
16 minus 3 is
13.
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
13.
I'm thinking 18 minus 3. Sorry, you're right. 16 minus 3 is 13. You take 13,
I have
Mariah.
2 health, guys, and I'm gonna step behind Kate and be like, oh shit.
Why do you step?
Because
Liberating step.
Because of the
Oh, that's
liberating
true.
step.
Huh?
And then the damage that dancing takes, I rolled 5 on the bludgeoning, which doubles to 10.
I'm unconscious.
Ah.
Just unconscious.
Oh
you're
my
dying
God.
too. I need both Dancing Mooncap and Mariah to both make fortitude saves.
Oh lord.
Well,
We're about to be eaten by a plant. How ironic.
Yeah, we're all gonna die because y'all what the heck silly.
Silly.
Really?
Yes, because even if we are friends, why are you sleeping each other?
To stop the fighting. What?
Use your words. Don't use your spells.
Guys. I was trying to
Honestly, if I had access to sleep and my friends start like fighting each other, I would probably cast sleep to stop the fight immediately.
Okay, well, I mean, you know what? That's kind of fair, but also annoying.
At least I
Yeah,
didn't
it
hit
is.
you guys, like,
You
with
both
damage.
keeping? I guess you both are keeping, aren't you?
Yep. I might need that hero point.
Got it. Kate, it's your turn and things don't look good.
There's just like a vein pulsing in Caden's head right now. He looks back towards Mariah. Do you have a spell to finish this thing off?
I
That
do,
doesn't
but
target
I didn't
everybody
tell
else.
you yet, so I'm not gonna say anything.
It's a secret.
No, I'm gonna wait till let's see. If it's only you and me that are still alive, I'll cast it because I trust you. Because I know you the most, but they don't speak my language. So
I understand what you're saying.
Wait, if I wake up, am I still friends with this thing?
So, I'll turn around
Oh,
and try
never mind
to battle mist. There you go.
thank you.
Not a lot, but something.
Health is still health.
If only you could hit, you might actually be putting damage into this guy.
16 doesn't hit still.
It's not a 16, it's a 14 against
It's a 14
armor class.
flank.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
it is a miss.
Great.
It's its turn again. Moonflower just heard it. Oh, it's mad, but it doesn't really realize what it's done. So it's going to attack here. A 15 to hit.
Let me see. Yes.
Take 8 bludgeoning.
8.
Yak Moonflower or Mooncap.
No, because I want them to stay there for the flank.
Okay. 8 damage, and Moonflower, he's going to swing at you again. Oof. Second attack, 17.
Yes, that hits.
And this time I will.
Doesn't matter, because it's 10 damage. You react to give it a step. Moonflower falls unconscious, dying 1.
Wow.
Damn.
At that point, it turns around, attack 3. You dancing.
Kate, yeah.
17?
Oh, about to say.
On the nose.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's all of its actions. Kate, it's your turn.
I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to move in here, attempt to punch it in the back.
Wow.
24 to hit.
That is flanking sneak attack. Hey.
It is flanking and sneak attack, but the fact is, well, at least I do 1 damage, right? Because it's always
You do.
1.
Yeah.
2 damage total.
Yeah, I punched the back of the head.
1 action left.
Do I risk the battle medicine to get Moonflower up? Because I fail.
I got her up. I got her
My
up.
thing is this: do you really want to though? Because like at this point, I technically attacked you. At this point,
No,
Yeah, but I
you're
don't
okay.
hold- The thing is, while the player is annoyed by this, Kate isn't going to hold a grudge. He obviously realizes there's something else going on here that he doesn't understand.
I mean, respect.
We'll try. There you go. Get up. Get up.
You get 24. You get all of it.
24.
All
Yeah,
HP.
you're at max health.
Like a shit.
And I get shunted back. Hey, and I get shunted. Yay.
But you don't get shut down. I'm doing that so I can do their health.
You're still standing on
Damn
top of
it,
them.
shut me back.
Mariah.
So basically, I'm just prone at this point.
Laura's
You
gonna
can
do
crawl out.
some crazy shit for you guys. How much is a 15-foot cone? Can it hit all of them in a 15-foot cone?
You doing? Are you doing your
We'll
focus?
hit all of us.
Yeah.
Freaking special beam cannon.
Special times, but she's gonna tell Kate, do not tell anyone. She's gonna tell Dancing Mooncap, don't say anything, and Moonflower, don't say anything. And it's desperate times now. She's gonna. Can I hit them all right here, or do I have to step
I
on
was
one?
going to say the electric arc has been hitting it constantly. If you don't want to give yourself up yet,
Has been.
Okay. I'll wait to see if Moonflower gets knocked out.
I didn't see you
Hey,
right
I mean,
away.
Moon,
No, I'm gonna electric arc.
Mooncap and Kate are almost
Okay,
down. So, I mean,
All right, go ahead and do a.
That's an 8. That's an 8 damage right there.
Wow, max all the time. Ooh.
I roll a failure, and this creature falls down and out.
Yes.
It's been sitting at 3 health for so long, and then when Kate came up and punched him for 2, I'm like, 2? You couldn't roll a few?
And the thing is, though, I rolled a 24 with flanking. That's not a crit. So I was like, okay, well, fuck. 27 would have been a crit, right? It was 18 with 17.
Jungle. Oh, man, they even had the Café Market music. Oh, man. I didn't realize it was a whole package here.
What was the creature called?
technically, Out of the woods, per se. Literally, we're still in the jungle. There was one for the market when you guys were doing the chickens. I forgot to do that one. The creature was called a myceloid.
Myceloid.
Yeah, myceloids. Essentially, what happens with that cloud here, which we know now, I told you all what happened. If you stay in the cloud too long, you ingest all the spores. You can turn into like a zombie kind of plant creature, which is why Kate's going to give you a thorough examination when we're done here, because we did learn about that.
Well, Cade, go ahead and give me a nature check.
A nature check.
You can do medicine too. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
This is like what you would know about the spores and stuff.
Yeah, I'll reroll it because this is important. 15.
You're not really sure how it works. You do know, based on the little bit of information about them, that they can essentially infect people and then eat their flesh and then control them. You're not sure to what degree and how it naturally works.
Well, Kate will, as he's like holding himself up barely, and he'll say, "The spores. Any of you who took direct damage when they came in contact with that creature need to get checked out when we get back. The spores could be potentially dangerous when you inhale them, and especially those without strong fortuitous systems."
I feel so bad. I hate this. I'm feeling sweaty.
Mhm.
Mechanically, the onset for the nasty shit that everyone was rolling really bad on is a minute. So after a minute passes, a lot of you are officially in stage 1 of the pox.
Yeah.
However, one of you is currently in stage 2 because they critically failed.
Who?
Yeah.
You roll
This is why it's really bad. This is why
it's really, really bad. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to roll this for everyone that I know is in stage 1. After a minute, see, Cap and Mariah take 4 poison damage.
Oh no.
Oh,
I fall unconscious.
No, you do. As I was saying, you fall unconscious. Lily's also dying. 1. You guys are also stupefied. 1. Now, this only happens immediately, and then that's it. It lasts a day. It's a little bit of poison, and then that's Moonflower, however.
Whoa.
You take 12 poison damage. You are stupefied 3. And you immediately, lose a bit of yourself and are compelled to seek out the nearest myceloid colony.
Alright, that's it. We're going home. Screw the mushrooms. We're going in here.
You're not going.
You have to go look
You
at
are seeking out the nearest colony.
Oh, me?
Your character is just compelled to just wander into the jungle to find more of these creatures.
Wait a minute. I was the one who took the 12?
Yes. You critical.
Oh, you. I thought it was Mooncap he was saying.
You said you didn't want to reroll.
Well, I'm sorry, because I'm sitting here
save
trying to hit the dang thing.
Wow.
Like I'm all...
That fortitude save that you critically failed against, that was what this was for.
Yeah, I can see that now. It's like no, I'm not gonna sit here and argue it, but it's just my fault for this shit.
Okay, well we're dying.
This is what happens. Aid, you're feeling bad. You begin to start to patch your wounds, and then you hear coughs of pain. Moonflower just starts taking off into the jungle, slow walking. It's that full sprint. Cat falls unconscious, and you can hear Lee grunt in pain.
Yeah.
You are in a bad situation right now.
Possible. I'll knock myself out.
That's why the plan was for me to refocus to get Lizzie up.
Oh, I see.
So we don't start making Lizzie.
All right. So
Mariah,
I'll do this. This is what I'm going to do real fast, guys. Just real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Put us back into rounds.
Okay.
This is very important. That happened as Lizzie and Dancing Cat. Cade, you get to act immediately.
Well, the most person with the most need is Moonflower, so I would probably try to treat poison, I guess, or would this be disease?
It's a disease, but you don't know that.
Alright.
Trevor looks hurt. Dancing falls over.
But I know, when we identified the creature, I know the stuff that spores did stuff like this. So
you don't know if it's a disease or poison because you did not pass your medicine check.
Okay, well then I'll roll a D2.
What I was going to say, to treat disease, it takes 8 hours.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, you're saying the one that's most pressingly hurt. Moonflower looks hurt. Dancing Mooncap just fell over onto the ground.
Oh, he's dying. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm dying.
I can't battle medicine. I could treat wounds actually, but
you can't treat wounds. Technically,
I can't battle medicine either. He's immune.
You have to do the administer first aid to try to stabilize him for right now. That's all you can do.
Okay, then I'll try to administer it. I mean, if I fail, this is good.
If you don't want to critically fail, so don't get a 7 or lower because the DC is 17.
Okay, well,
don't roll a natural 2 or a natural 1. That's pretty much it.
All right, you're good.
Stable.
All right, so Moonflower, you're no longer dying. You're just wounded 2, but you're still unconscious. That was 2 actions. You have 1 left.
I'll stride over to Lizzie because she's unconscious too and dying.
You heard a grunt of pain from her. She's starting to breathe heavy. Mariah, it's your turn.
Mariah has potions. If you guys didn't know, she got that first level. I have 3 of them. I'm going to pop out 1 and drink it.
You're going to drink it? Not give it to the person that doesn't look good over there?
Okay, I'll give it to Dancing Mooncap then.
I mean, Dancing stabilized. Lizzie's the one that's currently in trouble.
Yeah, she's turning purple over here.
But Mariah is mad at Lizzie for casting sleep on us.
Moonflower.
Wait, hold on. So you're mad at someone for casting sleep. You got your retribution by casting electric arc on them, and then you're still mad?
We went out for drinks. How could you?
How could you? Okay. I will give it to Lizzie then.
All right, roll that D6. You grab, you move, you feed.
You get 3
You are
back.
currently conscious at 3. So you're not just wounded. Actually awake now. Like weird. So 1, 2, and off map. Moonflower just starts walking away.
Where is she going? Did you guys make her mad again?
Cap your unconscious.
No.
It's your turn.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just gone. At this point, god damn it.
Can we? Yeah, I don't think we can. I can't chase her. I could try to chase her and put her to sleep, but I got to get up, run. She's already ahead of us.
What do you want to do?
We should go after her.
We're all looking pretty bad right now.
I don't care. She's our ally, and I can't believe I like that mushroom thing.
If we go deeper into the jungle, well, we are all going to die.
Yeah. I mean, she's only
But
75 feet.
but Moonflower's going to die if she stays on the path where she's going.
You see Cade with like 10 missing teeth. Mariah looks bloody, beat up. Fancy Cap is like.
Cade looks like a stiff breeze will kick him over.
Yeah, I just realized Moonflower could be there technically.
Yeah, she's still on the map.
She's still on the map. She's only 75 feet away from her last square.
Well, I
Their
can't.
reaction to kinda
I still
walk.
can't catch her. I got to get up, move, and then cast a spell, which is what 30 feet emanation.
Usually 30 feet.
Yeah, but that's 2 actions still. So
You can knock her out with your bow. And
Well,
just
you
drag her.
what you can do.
So Cade would have to
Run
do.
after
Cade's gonna
her
have
and
to.
then do
No,
it
Cade
next
can
turn.
non-lethally shoot her.
I could.
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's my turn.
well, wait. Do you know why you're shooting her?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Kay
Kate
would shoot her. Kay wouldn't do that.
You don't know how the pox works, but you know that they're being controlled. She was controlled once already, and she's just aimlessly walking into the forest.
I don't know how the pox works. You just told me I don't understand how it works. I make the
You don't
medicine
understand
check.
how the pox works. You know how the creature mind controls. You don't know to the extent. For example, someone casts Fireball. You know that they cast a spell because you've seen spell casting before, but you don't know the exact mechanics of Fireball because you didn't identify it. You know that this creature does mind control stuff, but not to what extent. This creature, he's clearly walking away.
Mm-hmm.
The whole
I
goal
don't know
that I
her
was
that
trying
well
to
to
get.
assume that I don't know her that well to assume she's just not upset and leaving.
Right.
Like we're new to each other. Like we don't know each other that well.
It could be the whole
I would
time
probably
that
try
she
to
was
talk to her
mumbling.
first, and then
You
we
could see
just
her
respond.
mumbling like, "Let's find more mushrooms."
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
walking
fine.
away.
Wait. I got an idea. I know how to trap her.
And going back to her tribe.
Oh yeah, we would assume that.
Jesus.
Well, okay.
You're making an assumption. You're trying to make us make the assumption that we understand what her mindset. We're new to. We don't know each other that well. I don't know how this goes.
Okay, regardless of mindset, she's very clearly very hurt. And
Okay.
you even said it. The jungle is dangerous. Would you allow the person to walk into the jungle and kill
Yes.
themselves?
But we won't shoot at them. That's 100% sure.
No, non-lethal.
Shoot
dude,
at
is
me,
what I
but
keep
you
saying.
let me walk into basically a death trap. Is what you're saying.
I mean, if that's what you want to do with your life, that's you. But we don't know what you're trying to do.
It's non-lethal damage, is what I'm trying to say. Like, wait, what are you doing?
But
You're going to get yourself
that's
killed.
taking away.
I get where you don't want
If she was
to shoot
acting
me, but
under
at the
her
same
own
time, you don't
will,
want to want me to just fall into basically a bear trap and let me die.
But the same issue goes to the thing, right? If this is your own free will, I shouldn't be stopping you by attacking you.
Look,
Thank you. Yeah, at least like not
Have
attacking
some-
you.
Hold on.
At this point, I'm just a lost cause,
Guys,
and that you guys just need to go.
You're
I
saying
don't
that
wanna
if a person
stick
is
you, man.
drowning in the water by their own fruition, you're going to watch them drown?
Well, he's not drowning. He's walking away.
He's
That's
not
all he's.
drowning. He decided to leave to go back to
How is
home.
I?
That is a
No.
GM, I am trying my
He went
hardest to
into the
find a way
dangerous-
to do
But
this
it doesn't
logically.
matter.
When you're really hurt. Watching someone walk to their death is like they're trying to jump off the side of a building.
Okay. Is
That's what you're seeing.
Moonflower? Can she respond while she's in this trance or no?
Yeah, she's not.
Okay, Moonflower, where are you going?
See here. Compulsion, mental emotion effect. Yeah, she's compelled. It's more like I have to go into the forest to find more of those things. Like that's what they would say. It's Moonflower is still Moonflower, but with a compulsion, like an addiction. She's got to get this fed.
Yes.
Like,
It's I don't know what to say besides. I don't know.
I'm gonna try my very best. You know it's dangerous over there. You shouldn't really go. You're gonna die.
That's not the point. I must seek them out. But god damn it, this is God sense.
All right, now it's my
Yeah,
turn.
let's let
now,
him go.
She said she's seeking them out. Now there's something I understand. When you said I'm going home, that's a different story. Now I'm like, no, there's something wrong here. We're not going to let you go kill yourself. Something is wrong. It's going to fire a shot into her, non-lethally.
Please hit. If not, I can put up a wall.
Unluckily for you, I don't hit anything. So, I did hit you, but I only did 1 damage. So.
I mean, that's a critical success. But yeah, I mean, no, it's not. Sorry. Yeah, it's just 1 damage. 1 non-lethal, so you're down to 2.
No?
I'm basically just limping at this point.
Yeah.
Taking arrows in the back.
And then I missed the second shot. Waste. I tried. Okay, I tried.
I do not blame you. I wouldn't blame you either if you killed me. Just so we're clear.
What?
No,
we're not killing. Look, we're not killing you.
I said I wouldn't blame you if you did. I didn't say that you did.
I'm gonna be like, guys, y'all are arguing too much over there. What's going on? As she strides over there for one action
Something
right
going
here.
on with she's being compelled somehow likely from the spores.
From the
She's seeking out
spores?
more
Okay,
microbes.
hold up. Let me see if I got something.
Oh, well, if you would have said
I'm
that,
just
then yeah, I know what to do.
I have Rare Frost. I'm gonna slow Moonflower's tracks. Rare Frost. Yep, within range. Let's see if I hit 18.
18.
Well, but not
With a
lethally.
-2, it'd be 16. But that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yep. So 5.
Moonflower falls unconscious.
There you go. Boom.
She's just hitting everybody today.
Don't mess with Mariah.
We're out of danger again. I'm dropping it.
That's a crazy thing to do at level 1.
Yeah.
It's a
Mind
level 3
control.
it's a level 3 creature. The
Yeah.
DC's only 18 fortitude.
Yep.
I mean, it's not hard.
Nope.
But a lot of people rolled bad.
Yes.
This is a level 3
The problem
creature.
is now how are we going to get them back to town? Because I can't metal medicine them, and
Cat can be woken up with a potion, but someone's gonna have to carry Moonflower.
I can probably
she got
carry.
Lizzie up with the potion.
Do you need a potion, Cade? I have 2 more potions left.
If you have a potion, get Mooncap up because he's going to have to carry her.
Yep, I'm going to get Mooncap 1. So Mooncap, you can have my second one. You get 2. Cade,
Nothing.
Cade, do you need one as well?
Don't waste your potion. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys are looking real rough.
Yeah. Did we? How about this? Did we get the mushrooms at least?
You can pick up the mushrooms.
Okay. Cool. Mage
We
hands.
wait 10 minutes. That'd be great.
Yes, we'll wait 10 minutes.
At this point, you guys have time. Like, you wait a minute before you start. You wait a minute to see if anything happens. You wait a few seconds. You're feeling weird, by the way. Very fuzzy-headed dancing. Like, you can feel something's, like, not right. Same for Mariah. Well, speaking of which, Mariah, I just realized something. I need you to roll a flat check, DC 6.
Oh.
I'm stupefied to cast the spell. Got it. Okay. Now, it was dancing there for a bit. Something's wrong with Moonflower, and you don't think bringing her back to consciousness is going to help. You're not sure. You could, and then we tie her up first with a rope that you might have or something. But
they all feel fuzzy, right? They all under this effect, except for me.
Except for you.
So if they all tell me this, I can deduce, maybe not correctly, but I will deduce that whatever those spores did, they seem to have affected all 3 of you. But it seems perhaps Moonflower is got affected much more. The effects are taking over her faster. We need to get everyone back in the Tombu and get her to a proper healer. No. We just got destroyed by one encounter. If we split up, we're definitely going to die. If there's another one.
Yeah. Let's all bring her back,
That's true.
and then we go without her.
That's good.
We can lock her up in a room or something.
Are you heading to the dorm?
We'll head to. Do we know if anybody's
a medic?
who's the? Well, first of all, who's the leader of the rain scribes? Because we know the rain scribes are
Medicine.
they have medicine.
The rain scribes is Azim Medzatani, which is the Asimar, and Corey, which is the insect specialist.
I don't think we've met them.
We don't
You haven't met them
met
you haven't
them,
met any of the teachers yet, but this teacher took
Well, we'll take her to Ott, and Ott can take her to where she needs to go.
What's happened? Why is this one not even eyes open to the sky? The rest
There was a myceloid. We believe, I'm not completely sure, but we believe there's an affliction on her body from the spores. She seems to be in an increased state than the rest of us here. If she doesn't get proper medical care, I'm afraid she will be gone.
Let me see if he knows what this. That's right. Teachers have stat blocks, yo.
In case we want to fight them.
For things like this specifically. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, myceloid. Okay, let me roll his nature check real quick to see if he knows what this is. Where is your skills at? Oh, there it is. Feel like a mushroom creature. I'm not really sure the exacts of it, but I have access to things that I could do to try to aid in their recovery. At least call in some help from the other teachers, and perhaps in that situation help them.
Please do. There was some kind of compulsion on her. She was talking about going to find more of the myceloids, like she was being compelled. Okay, Lizzie, you healed too.
Wow. Okay.
And also, Kate, during those 10 minutes that Dancing Mooncap is recovering, you could also, you haven't gotten it yet, Dancing, but during those 10 minutes to refocus, you could do a treat wounds.
Kay just puts a little Band-Aid on me. You feel better now.
Where are you guys still enough to go back to the dormitory to do this?
Oh, yes. All right, good. I get my 8 healing.
I think we're just gonna be doing this like out in the open, like right here, and be like, we got stuff to do, guys.
Pretty much.
Let's go get the caterpillars, I guess.
But not to the dorm?
Yes, go back to the dorm.
We'll go back to the dorm now, I guess, and then
She'll see you, because she's been waiting at the front next to the sleeping cat. And what happened to you all? You look awful.
Myceloids.
Myceloid.
That sounds awful. I don't even know. Have you gotten so far? Were you going for the... I assume it's the mushroom. Did you get the mushrooms?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The best ones.
Great. So you pressed them into an oil on your way back, right?
No.
You didn't.
No.
We were a little distracted.
It takes an hour to do, but it's easy to rub them together with an implement to work out the oil, but it's going to take like an hour to do.
Okay, we can get Jazeer to do it.
If you wouldn't mind helping us out, we would appreciate it. We still have to go collect the worms, and we're down a member right now.
You can only help with the things that you can do for these specifically. It's part of the work.
Yeah,
of course. I understand. Well, let's go find the caterpillars then, and we'll finish this quickly.
Okay.
You still need to give it oil for the caps. It takes an hour to do. Who's going to do that?
I will.
What kind of check would that be?
Yeah.
You just say that you're doing it. It's an hour.
Oh, okay.
We can do it when we get back after we get the caterpillars. We need that.
Yeah, we can do it separately. Yeah.
There's another situation we have to deal with.
True. Okay. Well, I'm out of spell slot, so I mean, I can stay back and do it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it? I can stay back.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to come along.
Yeah. I mean, I got all my spells, so we should be good.
Have all your spells, but you have most of them.
Yeah, I've only used like 2.
That encounter, so I'll stay back then and do the oil for you guys. Well, you better catch those caterpillars.
We will. I love insects.
I'm gonna stare at Lizzie. You definitely better catch out of the caterpillar.
So to find the caterpillars, you'll need to roll a nature or survival check or a perception check, and it's 1 hour per check.
Nature survival. Okay.
I have a +7 perception. If we want to do perception, whoever gets the highest, nature can do nature. Doesn't matter.
Play-wise, who would like
Or
to?
nature.
I can do nature because I have hero points.
Z says, I'll find the caterpillars. I have spells. Go ahead and roll your nature, Kate. You want to assist in nature?
I'd rather we not use nature because I can't assist, but I mean, I guess I can.
I can assist in nature.
You go, dancing. Hey, give him an.
Actually, no, I can't assist. So give me a second. I got a +4, so I basically have a 6.
I have a
all right.
+5. Yeah.
That's a good roll.
All right, so 15. There you go.
Can I also
Give
aid?
Give
Aid
Crystal
can
first.
aid. Many people can aid, but you only get the bonus once. If you
Okay.
multiple, you do. Or if you critically fail, you also
Take
do a
away.
penalty. Yeah.
So I won't roll.
Lizzie, you succeed. The nature check is the lowest. You
Nice.
find some caterpillars.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How many
back.
caterpillars did we need?
several. Enough to make oil.
Can I cut some extra to hand out to give to our golden old friend?
You need 10 caterpillars, what it says here.
Okay, but can I get some extra to give to our caterpillar friend?
Sure, do you want to start grabbing them?
Not when you say it like that.
I'm asking if you want to grab the caterpillars for her or somebody else gets the caterpillars for the goal.
Oh, wait, hold up, stop. I just remember we can't grab them with our hands.
I remember.
Pick that carefully.
Oh, mage hands, yeah. That counts, right?
No, we can't. If you grab them, then you get stuck by their sticky hair, like follicles.
But no, I'm not grabbing
grab
them.
them.
I'm grabbing them with the
Okay, listen,
hand.
you mage hand them, and then what? You grab one at a time. Where are you putting them?
In a bag?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, why not? We can't touch them with our hands.
Did you take your notes, Lizzie?
Okay, yes, I took my notes. Let me look at it in notes.
Okay.
Let me see here.
That's a good study person.
Mhm. Red caterpillars with tusks. They are rare to find in the jungle. 1 hour to find. Don't touch with your hands. Especially, because of the spikes.
Okay, so Lizzie, you want to do it? You want to do mage hand?
Wait. Let me see what everybody's solution is first.
I think that's a
We could
decent
make
one.
a net and catch them with a net.
Do we have a net?
I don't
We
have
could make a
it.
net.
Just mage hand.
Just mage hand, yeah.
I mean, it
Or you can
takes
make
time.
that, yeah.
You want to do mage hand?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be easier.
All right, who's going to hold the bag? Who's wanting to put these?
No.
things in
Okay,
the bag?
how about this? I have cookware. I'll just pull it like a pot with the lid, and you can put it in there.
Okay, so Kate, you want to hold the pot?
Yes.
All right, Lizzie, you're doing this. We need 10 of them. Aid, I need you to roll a thievery check 10 times.
This is some bullshit.
It is bullshit.
10 times?
10 times?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's for
10?
each caterpillar because she's dropping them with a mage hand that isn't like full control to try to drop them into the spawn.
5,
You're trying
6,
to catch them.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
It was mainly meant to see if you critically fail. Which
I'll
you did.
re-roll the critical fail, obviously. Well, I don't want to. Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not re-rolling it.
You were sickened one. Yeah, so you inadvertently touch one of these caterpillars as they're falling into the pot. There's 10 of them in this little pot here.
Oh.
But one of them gets you really bad. The rest of them don't matter. Sickened one for.
No, hold on. Hold on. There you go. I wanted the extra one. I
Yeah.
want to give one to the little guy.
You failed at the 12, which would make everything else a -1. Rolled again on the 11. Then, see, at the 7 is a critical failure. You were sickened one for an hour.
Okay. Not bad.
I'm just throwing up on the way back.
It's a numbing pain that makes you feel nauseous to your stomach.
Yeah, I'm just like throwing up on the way back. This is the worst.
That's just it, though. You're unable to reduce the sick condition below 1 until the time.
No. I know, but like character-wise, I'm feeling sick. I'm probably blowing chunks as we're walking home back.
So who would like to squash the caterpillars into an oil?
We're
Not
walking.
me. As we're walking,
Yeah, you can. You can even do it in the cookware.
we can do it back to town.
Yeah, let's do it
All the
back in
way
town.
Will we have enough time, though?
Well, who
We
wants to
should.
do it? It only takes a few minutes to kill a couple of caterpillars.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do it for the painter route, and you're fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do it near Anchor. Okay, so you guys get back. So it is, again, we're at 6:10. Spent the 10 minutes was that medicine check and the recovery thing. you get back. It's been an hour, so Mariah, you also have the oil made. You
Nice.
have all 3 types of oil in your possession. Well, technically 2, because you gave one already to. You got to return. That's it.
I take the extra caterpillar and then safely put it into like a little net that I make, I guess.
It's a lot harder to make than you think. It takes time.
Okay, well, I have time to make a little net.
Well, it's going to be like a few hours.
Oh,
You're trying to make a net in
geez.
real life.
All right, fair enough. I'll just take the little pot with the other one left, the one left alive in there, and take it to.
Did you kill the caterpillars in a separate pot?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not taking the crushed caterpillar guts to him. I'm taking the little caterpillar that I have left, the one in the new pot by itself to him.
Right. So that means you grabbed a new caterpillar out and put it into it. All right.
Yeah, but I'm already sickened, so it's whatever.
You get back and bring in a new caterpillar. Knocking on the door. You're mumbling and stuff. It opens just barely. You can see your little eyeballs looking through. She gives you like this sickening stare.
Oh. He opens the pod and shows you the little caterpillar. I thought you'd like this. Something good that came out today.
She closes the door. You can hear shuffling from the other side. Something falling. Something being bumped. Maybe she ran into a wall. You hear ow on the other side. She comes back. She's got these gloves on and she holds them. Her hands out.
He carefully dumps the pot where the caterpillar will lightly fall into his gloves.
Doesn't. Caterpillars have sticky suction cup legs. She reaches in there and does something to get the caterpillar up onto the gloves. She goes, yeah. Then thank you, and then shuts the door, and then you can hear scuffling on the other side.
He's so cute.
Are you guys back yet?
He's getting back to the party.
Okay.
He literally walked into the dorms to do this.
Okay. Oh, hi. Did you get the caterpillars?
Yep.
We did.
Woohoo! Lizzie, you are halfway forgiven.
Halfway.
Halfway, because I'm still pretty beat up right now. So.
I mean, I try to put people to sleep. You electrocuted me, so.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm going to give you that.
I think we can all learn from this experience. Next time that we're being compulsed to protect our allies, we can maybe not use any spells against our people we know to be friends.
They were under a curse. Oh, I'm sorry, Lizzie. I thought you were just psycho.
Really?
The next time we're under compulsion, do nothing to the people. Let them sit. I'm going to remember this if you ever get
diplomacy.
Yes,
if you want to do this, Kate, if you ever get the confused condition, you do not attack your friends and knock them out of it.
You're right. That's fine. Kate, that is how Kate was situated. He would try.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, Lizzie, we're going to be friends again.
Do you want to give the oils over to Rihanna?
Yep.
She holds her hands outwards to take them because she's into a little bag that sits next to her and holds out a string of tiny bells. These are made of cold iron. Some old tales indicate that gremlins fear and shun hanging bells of semi-precious metals, such as silver or gold. Although most bells lack any genuine gremlin repelling power, most gremlins believe this superstition and avoid strings of valuable-looking bells. As such, the bells usually only work because the gremlins believe that the bells ward them off. But however, Columbia has been working on a gremlin bell type stronger magical ward voodoo. They therefore see this task as an opportunity to test the bells in a ritual format. This test area is the storage room for which we ejected the Pugwampies from yesterday. One of you will need to act as the primary ritual caster, as knowledge in nature is not my forte. Who can do that? Which one of you can? Sure, really well.
I have nature.
I have a 5 right now because I'm stupefied.
Oh, I have a 4 right now.
I have a 5. Not stupefied.
You are stupefied.
You are.
I am? From what?
You were cursed, remember?
The poison.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everyone but Kate is feeling effects.
Yep.
If you don't feel comfortable doing this, I could ask Anchor Root to do it for us. Even though you haven't done anything to upset her, if you're not comfortable. To specifically.
I did just give her a caterpillar. She might be in a good mood to help out.
Right. Well, if that's the case, I'll go get her. But before we do, I will need as many of you who serve secondary casters while the rest watch if you don't want to partake. It requires knowledge in crafting, I think intimidation, occultism, and performance.
I can assist in the crafting my crafting expertise for the secondary caster.
Crafting, occultism, which one?
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Nope. Performance? Nope.
No performance. Yeah.
Performance, intimidation, crafting, and occultism.
I'm pretty good at intimidation and performance.
So you can help with intimidation. I can help
you
with
two then. So that means Mariah and Moon, if you're going to watch.
Yep.
Hey, you four go ahead and head back to the storage room. I'm going to get Anchor there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually. Yeah, so... Oh, you needed Judge Azir to make the bone oil. Okay. I was like, did Azir have to make these all together for some reason? No, he doesn't. Alright. Okay, so here's how the ritual worked. As a first level ritual, it's called Fey Abeyance. It's a DC of 21 for the primary spellcaster. So whoever it was that had 5, you would need to have rolled a
17
to succeed,
Yep.
right?
Well,
I'm thinking I used flashbacks right now. From when Aisha got that too, it was cursed for ever.
By the way, you're sitting in the storage room for about...
Mariah? Yeah, she looks like she's the most hurt.
My makeup's all blood. Oh, thank you.
You're healing.
I meant to ask you, Mikey, how was that encounter for you guys the first time?
Okay, so funny story. When I played, I was a sniper, and I actually one person hit it, and I one shot the second one because I rolled a crit and I rolled like 32 damage. So I just one shot that thing.
Wow.
The first time I played it, so that's what happened. So I was not expecting this at all.
You thought that was an easy encounter.
I'm gonna be fine, and you guys did this. I was like, oh shit.
I'll
Success,
plan.
whoever that was to. Who was it to?
Mariah.
Mariah.
And I'll give 6 to Lizzie.
Alright, Lizzie, gain 6 life back.
Thank God.
Alright, so the people who are partaking in this are these two. I'll put you in the center while the rest are watching. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're all secondary crafting for secondary checks first, right?
Yeah. Do I have the stats for... I guess she auto-succeed? Dang, he does it. Oh, interesting. Wow. One of her notable skills is, I'm going to say that she... Let me check her. Where's she at? Anchor, there you are. One of these people don't have handouts. Sure is a notable skill. It's interesting. Okay, I'm going to say she just auto makes the check, which could be good or bad depending on you guys. 80. So, now with the secondary casters. So the way this works, Fey Advance, it takes an hour to cast. It costs rare oils and cold iron bells worth at least 5 gold. So you got the 3 rare oils, and then you see the cold iron bells. It's 1 secondary caster at minimum, but any other can help. And she wanted as many of you to partake for a specific reason. Primary check happens. Bam. Secondary checks. Going to take up an enclosed area of 60 feet by 60 feet up to 20 feet high. It's going to cover the entire storage room. Essentially, is the idea. We saw in the ritual. We'll see it can last up to a week. Board an area with cold iron bells, protecting it from influence from the first world. Any creatures feel uncomfortable within the area, and all physical attacks against them are considered cold iron for the purposes of their weaknesses and resistances. Furthermore, if you set up 3 bells, or you set bells up in 3 squares, if they begin to turn in a square containing a bell, they take mental damage equal to their weakness.
Yeah, basically they don't like it. They're not going to like it here, and if they do stay here, if they get chased out again, everything changes as coal iron, and they get permanent, basically mental damage. So.
Right. Well, here we go, everyone. Let's do the stuff. Aiden, see, please. Performance.
I feel like I'm aiding, so I feel like I should get a +4. So
You're aiding and crafting?
It's not an aid. This is it's your own check.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Lizzie, you're doing your performance check then, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hero point
girl.
that.
That's better.
Much better.
So, this is what happens. K, you succeed, and with a ritual, if you succeeded an 8, succeeded a secondary check, you don't provide any. Just don't hurt. You fail, which is what Lizzie just did. Give them a -4 to their check. The ritual overall fails. Regardless of the result, Mariyama says, ritual has its potential uses, but might have unintended consequences. It doesn't target gremlins specifically. It could injure any kind of fae, even benevolent ones. She looks to you as she notes this down in a journal and then says, for the moment, you're all dismissed until the following morning. I'm sure you know the deal by now. I'm going to turn all of this information into the Cascade Bearers. Thank you so much for your help. That does a bow to, specifically to you, Cade, and books it out of the freaking storage.
He waves and then goes on his business. Kind of
I can
disappointed.
tell you this one, guys, how this works. Award the heroes 30 XP for each oil they recover without any assistance.
Okay.
You guys, that's a maximum of 90. You guys got all 3 without any assistance. You made your own bone oil, made your own scarlet oil, and made your own caterpillar oil.
Oh,
Give them
good.
80 XP for attempting the ritual, but an additional amount if they succeed the ritual. Because it's
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's weird to me that, like, okay, you have secondary casters, but secondary casters don't help you at all. Like, so I succeeded, so, like, why didn't she get a bonus?
success is like nothing. You succeed at helping, but you don't succeed well enough to give anything extra that they don't already have.
So what did I need to roll exactly?
A janitor doesn't help a conglomerate company make a shitload of money, but they do help keep it clean, if that makes sense.
I get it, yeah, I get it.
Let me see here. This was
So I rolled pretty high. I don't know if anybody else can roll that high.
Yeah, the DC was probably like 16, 17.
It's probably 16, 17.
I think it's the -5. I think so.
it was 16. It was 16.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
-5 for secondary casters. DCs aren't. So.
To you, Fred's in a pretty spot. Currently, it's a disease, by the way. It opens up like a little thing, like notes. Taking care of her should be okay later in the evening, assuming everything goes well. But we will not know the results until the following day, and the effects try to take hold again. Those who might be feeling ill should come and also be tempted to.
Should we go as well? I'm stupefied.
Yes.
Cade looks at all of you that are affected. You should go with them.
Yeah,
If there's
we're gonna go with them
anything
then for tonight.
Yeah, you all should go tonight. If anything you need, if they need anything, they can locate me at the dorm.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
The evening creeps on. We're talking about like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You guys get up in there. And ultimately what's happened is, I wouldn't say it's a big ward, but there's like a medical wing in one of the buildings. And you can see Teacher Ott standing there with a couple of other people you don't recognize. And he begins to kind of fill you in on the mechanics of it. For the mechanics, I'm going to go ahead and reveal. It's pretty bad. I'm going to reveal to you what's actually happening so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Disease in stage 1, Moonflower's in stage 2, and the rest of you in stage 1. It's Purple Pox. That's the DC 18 I mentioned. Damage and stupefied, and then looking for shit. And if you ever reach stage 3, you die.
What?
Oh boy.
Over 24 hours, your corpse becomes bloated and bursts, releasing a new fully grown myceloid from your corpse.
Wow.
That's why it's bad for Moonflower, because in a day when Moonflower makes another 40
Yeah, they had the. I know what this does because they had an encounter like this in Hell's Vengeance, where you had to fight creatures that have turned into myceloids. It's pretty cool.
So, what's happened here is they've already finished treating Moonflower, but they cannot risk her not succeeding mechanically, whatever the fortitude save is. So they brought in somebody, whether she's still unconscious, to cast a spell to remove disease. People don't just walk around with that kind of spell equipped, per se. What happens is they're going to tell you that tomorrow going to try to cast this on a lot of you. One of the people with you mentions that they are a druid. They're relatively up there. They're a teacher. This person is. I'll show you a picture. You son of a bitch.
What, the picture doesn't work?
P1. Your art? There it is. NPCs. Oh, it does. It was on the. Oh, I didn't do named. There we go. Of course it's those stupid AP. And wait, what? AP4 was it AP5? I could have sworn it was AP4. AP5. Huh. I want to link this. I'll find it in a bit and show you a picture. It's a dark-skinned man with solid white eyes, and from their back are like, it looks like eagle wings that are just like always like out. And at the tips of their fingers are glowing gold. They tell you, and they introduce, Teacher Ott introduces him as he's currently working on Moonflower. This is Azim Medzatani, essentially the leader of the Rain Scribes, I think is what it was.
Great. Trying to join these people.
Half Andoran, half Garundi. Azim is a relative recently new addition to Magambia. Incredible polymath. They have a really high position currently with Magambia. I don't know where it's at. I thought that it would be right here under this, and it's not. See, I thought this was it. Yes, I'll find it later. I just want to show you a picture, though. I'm just going to share this one for right now. I'm just going to put all this stuff in. So this is what it looks like. I'll find his actual handout later.
Oh.
This one.
Dang.
He handsome.
He's an Asimar.
That's cool.
He's often sworn by admirers due to his roguish good looks and beautiful falcon-like wings on his back. But he's currently working. Plan is that we're going to have him here. He's going to prepare a couple more spells for tomorrow, but risk it with your men. The rest of you, obviously, you haven't been all the call to this Myceloid colony. You have a little bit of gore here. Issue comes from two situations. We can't risk students walking around potentially causing more harm to themselves and others. So, if the spells do not work to remove it from you tomorrow, we're going to have to stay here until such 24 hours have passed since you were subjected to it.
Okay.
Mechanically, what this means is if you guys, because I have a check specific to this, I'm going to roll it for each person. If it fails, you don't get to partake in the next thing.
You get to be quarantined, yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to go here.
Like,
You can't keep me in here.
All showed up, so I mean, it's already...
This is COVID-19 in Magambia. Great.
Yes. We have a disease.
We have a pandemic.
Yeah, you all want to go back to the door.
No, you guys are sick. I'm going home regardless.
Just make your
You're not gonna make me wear my mask.
Right, Mariah, Dancing Moon, Captain Lizzie. Here we go.
Oh,
One of you are fine.
Wow.
I got a 6 on Lizzie's. So you're not quarantined. This happens in the morning. They have you stay here tonight, so you don't get to do anything back in the dorms or anything like that. Caves by themselves all night, pretty much doing all that work that he wants to catch up on. You're here until the morning comes when the spells get new prepped. He cast, because he has 3 spell slots, he does 3 for each of you. 3rd level, removing your diseases. You guys are fine. And you're free to take on the rest of the day the next day.
spell slots are back, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, it's a new day. This is after you guys have woken up and so on and so forth.
Oh, yes. Good morning, guys. How do you guys feel?
Much better.
Yeah,
Are we still stupefied?
Are we stupefied?
No.
Yes. Oh, my headache is gone back, guys. How do you guys still have a headache?
No.
I mean, I got this little twitch whenever I got electrocuted earlier, you know.
Well, we didn't know what you were. Well, you don't understand what I'm saying, so.
True.
No, we don't. Damn it.
I'm not gonna bother
Cade's
with the response.
just in his room experimenting. You see on his, if you look it over, I guess you see some notes about the myceloids and their spores. He's he's researching it.
We're gonna be like,
in the morning before your allies get back to you while this is happening, there's a knock at your door.
Yeah, he opens it.
Open it, and you see standing there before you is Ignacy. And there is like fluffiness to their cheeks. There's a bit of like moisture kind of pouring down from their eyes, and they look to you, and like their lip is quivering.
He puts his arms around them and kind of like comforts them.
Gone. They're all gone.
What's gone?
Friends, they didn't make it in the night.
What? What do you mean they didn't make it?
The effect took them. They changed. The teachers couldn't save them.
Save what happened?
Is what I would say if that actually happened. He kind of rubs the makeup off from his cheeks. If the performance good, you gotta let me know. Just before play, of course.
I'd like it if you didn't take the depths of my help of my friends is such a make it such a comedy.
It wasn't about a comedy. It was about drama. Did you feel?
Yes, I felt upset, and
right.
now I'm going to be closing my door.
When you work it out, and then the door shuts in front of his face.
Closed.
You want to build a snowman?
Plus, they have know-how that he doesn't have, so use your resources, right?
Another knock at your door, Cade.
Opens the door.
I just wanted to apologize. I didn't want to offend you or anything. I'm making a drama, and I want. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's really bad to have. Well, look at people.
He smiles. He smiles and just like pats him on the shoulder. It's all right. Just perhaps when somebody is potentially suffering a tragedy, like their friend's dying, we don't make a. You got to let it. Especially because I didn't know.
Hey, hold on.
What happened if you just sprung it on me? I was a little worried. I'm sorry if I overreacted.
I didn't know that their lives were in jeopardy. I thought that they were just a little sick from the rain.
One of them was pretty dire straits.
I don't know. You see past him coming into the dorm are your 4 cohort allies turning to the dorm after.
He does smile though. He's like, I do apologize. And if you do make something like that into a drama, you were very convincing.
It wouldn't be that exact tale. I was just hoping that I could sell that could be dramatic about something.
It was dramatic. I promise you.
Anyway, I got some stuff to do in the morning. Today is actually a school day, and I gotta get breakfast in this tum-tum, and he walks off.
Have a good day.
So everyone's gathered back up. All of your friends look better. Moonflower, you don't want to go and find a colony. You're back with the group. You can speak at yourself now.
Welcome back, Moonflower. I'm glad you're not a myceloid.
I've been here for days and almost get killed by basically flour.
I bet you're never going to eat mushrooms ever again.
Welcome to Mwangi.
Speaking of, I've been experimenting while you were gone. Myceloid spores, they are quite highly effective. Perhaps if I were able to repurpose them, they could be used as like a sort of weapon. Could be interesting.
I do not want to use this stuff as weapon.
You wouldn't have to.
I already have certain feelings.
Okay, how about this? Already. If I could study the spores, I could potentially make a medicine or vaccine to help those afflicted by this disease.
Ooh, interesting.
That sounds like much better use. Do that, but be careful.
Of course. I'm not as strong a body as you all, so I was lucky.
Wait. Yes. Could you make like a mind control potion or something?
You're stepping on fine waters.
We could all make, give it to some people. We can all make them do like the zombie.
Now, Lizzie, I am nothing if not ethical.
Oh, you don't know how to have fun.
We almost
Mind
died.
control is not. Mind
We
control
almost
is not.
died, Lizzie.
And you shocked me.
You deserved it.
Didn't I?
Children,
I'm
we
23.
are all friends here, are we not? We're all in the same class. We should not be fighting amongst each other.
Good.
It's just friendly banter.
All gathered together already. Right.
Mhm.
So you hear the familiar voice to one of you, Ziniway, stands there before you. Good if you wanted to continue your task for the other one to show up, though. Have you seen Ignacy?
Oh, yes. He said he had something else to do today. Schoolwork.
This is it. He, coming from the south entrance, he kind of casually walks up, like hands behind his back, whistling. I totally didn't forget that I'm giving you an assignment today and walked away. I'm here. She kind of like rolls her eyes. So meeting you here is Ziniway and Ignacy, who looks to everyone, and anyone who happens to be well dressed at the moment, he even compliments, but I don't think anyone's dressed well specifically.
Alright, fashionable, fashionista, makeup all good. Nice blood.
Anyway, notions towards him first to speak, and he goes, right, I guess I'm starting. Good morning. As you've no doubt gathered, we're here, totally didn't forget to give you your task with your assignment for the day. Our ever thoughtful colleague Essie suggested that each of us petitioning to join the 5 different branches of Magambia take turns in requesting your assistance. Strands of Glowing Dawns anyway, and I are hoping to be part of the Emerald Bows. Our field of study is the world as it is. Study the communities, people, the events of the present day, if you will. There are some people who feel that simple observation and investigation makes us the Magambian spies, but that misses the point entirely. Today, I would like you to help us deliver the mail. He says this as he procures a basket with letters and parcels in it, and then Ziniway adds, not an easy task. It's vital important to the members of the local cities. If you find you have time to listen, people are often very willing to share news, those engaged in their circle public space and services. Many recipients are far outside Natamu, so I have rented elephant birds for you to ride for the day. He also, in her arms, looks like it was just a typical basket, but she holds it outwards. It's a large basket. Inside of it is a silk sack. It's bulging with food and odd-looking cream. Have packed a few snacks for the trip, hot coffee, spare umbrellas, dry towels, fresh socks, muscle balm. He suddenly stops, pulling a toy elephant covered in sticky webs out of one of the bags. Zanvi, sorry, one of my children was eager to pack. She kind of puts it into her own little pocket. The elephant birds roost nearby. This is a large, docile, flightless bird, typically used to be mount. Mechanically, they're like chocobos. There's one for each of you. Simply must control the birds by their reins. They will likely cause you no problems. But those of you who have never ridden one should get the hang of it quickly. Ignacy continues after this, saying, the basket contains 24 letters and parcels, all jumbled together. Anyway, and I know that we are asking a lot of you to sort this mail out, but this is your task for the day, as long as it takes. As such, as Anyway adds, let's be out late making these deliveries. Recipients are generally happy to receive mail at unusual hours. Recipients approach near their dinner time or known to sometimes offer a meal. So if you're out all evening, you might receive a lot of food. Snacks, and she pats the sack and the basket, are just in case.
This seems very simple.
Fun.
It is fun. It is. This is what we're built to do.
Can you tell us more about the Emerald Bows? Because Mariah is very interested in wanting to join it.
We are about the communities. just get going forward and talking to everyone, find out what they need, the complaints, the worries, their needs.
So away with words.
Oh, so you're like administrators almost, like what do they call it? Yeah,
right?
maybe you're like tech support.
Excuse me, Kate? Hey,
So if we're comparing it to tech support, we're more on the customer service side.
Yes, thank you.
We believe in emphasizing camaraderie, a sense of community and connection with fellow people. We interact with those outside Magambia to spread the Academy's message. The diplomats.
sounds good. Yep, that's totally Mariah's.
We would welcome you with arms. The way you should get started as soon as possible, I would recommend do the letters first, swords in them, so you know where you're going. He hands the basket to whoever takes it.
I'll take it
Yeah.
and give it to everyone. All
So
right.
that you guys know how this is going to work, it is a rainy day. Precipitation causes discomfort and fatigue. Anything heavier than a drizzle, which it typically is, reduces the time it takes for you to become fatigued from overland travel to only 4 hours. So after 4 hours of traveling outside, you guys will all become fatigued.
Oh.
Just makes your checks going forward a little harder, and that's it.
Okay.
It's a
Doesn't seem like we have an option.
So we should
That's
sort the
the-
mail off first.
Yep.
Let's look at the mail.
Yeah.
Yep.
The party can easily deliver the majority of these letters, most of which have clear addresses in or around Ntambu. Routine deliveries, however, will likely pose difficulty. 5 letters have illegible addresses due to terrible handwriting. You can either try to decipher the addressee or maybe even ask around for help in Ntambu or the surrounding campus. If you can retry failures on these checks, as the correct address simply eludes you. That's any one of you can try instead. So, for example, if Kate tries to decipher writing, he doesn't understand it. Someone else can try instead. Delivering each of those letters
It's
will
society,
take...
isn't it?
It is society. Delivering any of those letters take half an hour. So there's 5 of them. That's 2.5 hours just from those.
So we have to split up, and or else we're going to get fatigued, right?
The easy deliveries, the many of them that you have addresses for, will take 2 hours. So that's already 5.5 hours. I have 4 parcels as you guys are sorting through it that go. Rural areas far from the city don't have standardized addresses like Ntambu does. Instead, a lot of the parcels of these 4 specific ones bear unhelpful directions in place of addresses, such as Chukwu, who lives up the road from the creek. Or, in one particularly awful case, this is how it's addressed. You know Mubasi, his mother's Iyanye from Ambale. He's from the city, grew up in Ieso. Moved there when he got married, lives with his in-laws now, has many children and 7 dogs and an ostrich and 4 cats, which I told him I will steal if he doesn't give me baby's breath. He doesn't listen. He has a shrine to Gazra in front of his house. Half the wave's head fell off and it looks like a lump now. That's how that's addressed.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Yikes. Okay. Hey, can you decipher that one?
Delivering each of those will take 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then
1
there
hour
is
each?
1 hour each, yeah, each of those.
With a check, I assume.
One letter, there's checks involved. Once you guys look deeper into each of these, you guys can decide on what you want to do and in what order. 1 letter turns out to be addressed to the party itself, your party, or rather to Magambian parcel delivery. It says. I think I'm going to do this. This will make it a little bit easier because I put this on the big map here. So we've got 5 illegible 30 minutes each. We have
I'll
4,
definitely just look those over while we're doing this, because that seems...
Okay, so I guess who wants to do what right now?
Let's look over all the mail and see where we got to put them all at.
And yeah.
Who wants to roll for society?
I'll do it. Give me a second.
Yes,
Only
please,
the
Cade.
writing.
You want to do 1 half? I do 1 half.
You have society?
Clear 5, 9, 10. Oh yeah, okay. There's one for you guys. You haven't looked at it yet. You haven't opened it to read it. And then there are 3 letters that are addressed to gods. But each of these also include instructions on how to deliver them.
To gods?
Each letter would take you an hour to deliver. Unless there's shopping and stuff involved. By means of getting the things that you need. I'm going to say deific. 1 hour each.
Do you want me to start deciphering these illegible ones, I guess?
Want to?
You both can do it.
If you have society, I can assist you.
Lizzie, do you want to go ask around with diplomacy around? Seems
You know, yeah, that's a good idea.
okay.
But like, unless you split the stack in half, Cade's going to need the writing with him the entire time to try to decipher it. Well, the good news is it doesn't. Oh, it takes 1 minute per page of text. You're looking at 1 page, so it would take Cade 5 minutes to try to do this.
Okay.
Assuming I make a good
I guess
check.
we do it, then we split up.
So if you want to roll your 5 checks, we can even mark off how many did you figure
let's
out
do
with
it
the
that way.
handwriting.
Well, I'll do the one with diplomacy.
I can
Jeez.
assist.
I'll re-roll the critical fail. Give me a second.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Second letter, Cade, you can't. You try your best. This guy has the worst handwriting, but you're able to decipher the addresses for the other 4.
Gotcha.
Moonflower, can you get the second one letter?
Yeah, let me see if I can do
Do you have any hero points?
You have hero points?
No, I mean, so far today I basically rolled anything less than
Flower
20.
also
wait.
can't read this letter.
Wait. You have no hero points when you refused to use hero points twice when you needed it.
Use them at the end.
Oh.
Only for the attacks and stuff.
This person has the worst handwriting. Doesn't
Okay,
don't take
let's try asking around for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be you then for Hobnobber, right? So reduce.
Yeah, I
the
have
time.
my number. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your diplomacy check.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's good. It only takes you. Finding somebody who can read this for you to do society takes 20 minutes, usually 40 minutes. Oh, wow. Weird number. Maybe in no, it's 30-minute increments. So 15. Now I'm going to say it's 10.
Okay.
So read that letter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are off delivering parcels.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Flower, Lizzie, or Mariah, which one of you?
Uh,
What's deific?
Look at those.
So
You're doing
there's
one
a
of those.
letter addressed to us.
Those are addressed to us. I'll read some of those. Yeah.
No, just
there's
one letter addressed to
a
us.
letter addressed to you guys, and there's 3 deific missives, essentially.
Can Mariah read what
Mariah
it says?
Can't read it anyway.
Yeah.
I have
Mariah
to
cannot
Yeah.
read the letter addressed to you.
Oh.
It's written in Mwangi.
It's definitely going to be
Lizzie.
Milwaukee.
Alright.
Yeah, guess.
The deific missives, if you read them, there are 3 separate letters, and each one of them include instructions on how to deliver to the specific deity. When you say that you want to read them, I'll tell you how it works, and you can decide what to do at that point. But if you want to read the letter addressed to the Magambian Parcel Patrol, which is you guys right now, you can if you want to.
Yes, that one. That one first.
All right. Letter inside describes how a previous group of initiates misdelivered a parcel a few weeks ago. Angry grandmother writing the letter eventually realized the package never reached her granddaughter and is furious as a result. Dealing with this misdelivered parcel would take you 1 hour or longer if you spend a lot of time, interacting with the people.
Okay, so don't talk to people?
Oh, no, the longer you talk to people. The idea is like, you don't even know what this technically means. If you want to go and speak to us anyway, she can tell you what's happening here. It's looks like
Well,
it's
they
a
did
letter.
say, like, when you delivered the mail, people were like, oh, yeah, hey, sit down and have dinner.
And in this situation, it looks like this woman wants you guys to come out and fix an error with a
Mm-hmm.
Wants to chastise.
Okay.
Lizzie.
Let's read about the God thing one. The deity.
Let's see, that wrong, 1 hour.
I mean, you can't be rude to people when they invite you in.
Okay, so you want to read the deific ones. Here's how these work.
Mm-hmm.
The first such letter is addressed to Gazra, the deity of wind and weather. letter's request is that the letter be attached to a kite, flown high in the air, and then cut free. So for this one to work, you would need to purchase a kite or craft one, but your crafter just left. Also, the rainy weather is very poor for flying a kite. As such, you must attempt an athletics or survival check to try to get the kite high enough into the air. So, recap: attach the letter to the kite, fly the kite, cut the kite free.
Right.
That bad. It does take an hour. And you'll have to buy a kite. You guys don't have your crafter technically.
We'll go buy a kite.
Moonflower can craft.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
Moonflower, I think that'd be the best for you, right?
The second letter is addressed to Nethys. This letter explains that 5 different spells must be cast on the letter at once, so within the same round. Fortunately, the letter writer has no qualms if the letter is destroyed in the process, and in fact expects that result.
So
5 spells all at once?
5 spells all at once.
Alright, since we're all spellcasting, you actually left all the spellcasting.
We're not all spellcasting.
Hey,
We're not all
we're all
spellcasting.
Of course, the guy,
do it right now.
the Nethys person wants you to destroy the damn thing. It's like, oh yeah, all that
Alright,
matters
should we
is
do it now, guys? The spellcasting thing?
If you
Yeah.
want to, they're off delivering a letter. I can put it in there. It's during the same hour of travel time.
Yeah, okay.
It's 5 different spells cast within the same round.
Oh.
Yeah, so 5 people.
Okay.
It's going to have to be, because each of you cast 1 spell for 2 actions is 3, then 2 of you need to cast a single action, 1 against it if you can.
I have a single action. There's message 1 action, right? Yeah.
Message is 2.
Oh, I thought I said 1.
A message should be 2.
Oops, okay.
Let me see. What do I have?
Sure, message is 2.
Doesn't Moonflower have a 1 action spell?
I have something. I can do it for you guys.
Message is 1. That's a spell.
I got you guys.
Yeah, message for free. Kind of just something I know.
I can
only cast
spell
guide
3 times on it.
So.
And then you guys just do 1 and we're good. But I'm out of spell slots.
No, it's got to be 5 different spells.
Ah.
Is it Tech Magic 2 or 1?
That's 1.
2, but it doesn't target the object. That's
Use your hex spell. You have a witch hex spell. Use it.
Yeah. There you go.
That's 3. And use something else.
Well, we can't do it right now.
The only else I have is protect, companion, and shield.
You cast. Oh.
Any spell, guys. Don't try to just do it with cantrips. If you want to get this succeeded, you have to also potentially use spell slots.
Okay. I'll use a spell slot. I use only 2 actions for the message. I'll use a spell slot, 1 action heal on it.
No, message is 1 action.
Oh, it is? Oh. Never mind. I won't use heal.
Okay, so we all 3 can cast something.
Let's see. No, not those.
Let me write it down. 1 message.
Mm-hmm.
You can do message and then electric arc for you, Mariah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Message electric arc.
Cool.
Flower, you can do one of your other cantrips and then your hex spell, and then Lizzie only needs to do 1 spell at that point.
Yep, Air Blast.
I'll just use Protect Companion.
Oh, it is a creature with a minion trait. It doesn't have a legal target.
Oh, well, then I'll just use this one.
You'll target yourself.
Well, then I have nothing else then.
Lizzie!
No other cantrips, period.
I have no other 1 action cantrips.
Your hex is a single action.
Yeah, I have that in message.
Oh, you have days.
We have message.
You
We just
don't
need
want message because someone's already cast a message.
Right.
Exactly. I don't have any other I don't have any other 1 action
You have
spell.
a-
Hold on. Hold on. Back it up. You
Mhm.
have 3 actions. If your hex costs 1, how many actions do you have remaining?
Well, then I'll use days. Sorry, it's that for some reason everyone was trying to say using 1 action. I'm like, oh, so we're looking for spells. I'm like,
No, it's within the same round. Well, that letter gets delivered.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Done.
Sorry.
We are now equal in time. You guys have spent an hour doing something. They spent an hour doing something. Now we're going to decide on what to do. Are you guys still out there trying to deliver another descriptive one?
Well, did we come back after them? Are they still here, I guess? Or
These descriptive ones requires you to go around either to the outskirts of Natambu or in Natambu proper, running out that direction 30, 40 minutes, and then deliver these letters. If you want to run all the way back the campus to pick up one letter, then run all the way back out, deliver the one letter.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing that. We're definitely just going to be delivering the letters.
Yeah, I assume that you grabbed up every one of the descriptive ones. And maybe
we did.
I also imagine you also grabbed the ones that are legible that you identified and are.
Yeah. We're going to take the legibles and the descriptives. Yeah.
Okay.
So
do you want to do another descriptive?
Yep.
Yeah, another descriptive. Yeah.
Right, that's another survival or a survival check, or diplomacy to gather information.
With my assistance, hopefully. So 21. So you got another 25.
That would be a critical success without the changes on that. Another parcel delivered. We're down to 2. All right. So let's see what the other group. You guys want to do another DFIC letter? And let you read the third one.
Sure.
All right. The final letter is to Maz Luda, Imperial Lord of Stewardship, Community, and Snakes. Instructions are that the enclosed message, a short request about a new canal, and for it to be strong enough and reliable, must be transcribed onto an egg. And that egg fed to a snake. It further notes that the snake's refusal to eat the egg is a bad omen.
So what are you supposed to do? What?
You essentially got to take the request. Essentially, it's a prayer, and the prayer is make the new canal wall strong and reliable. You inscribe that on an egg, and then have a snake eat the egg.
The chicken's egg.
Okay, that's really odd. Lizzie, Moonfire, do you guys want to handle the odd stuff? And I'll talk to the angry grandma.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait,
wait. Solo to go speak to the angry grandma?
If she's gonna scold me, I'm not gonna understand what she's saying, so I'll be like, okay, have a nice day, and like just be all friendly. So I think
I just wondered if you're going by yourself to do it. Moonflower and Lizzie, what are you guys doing?
Okay, what are the tasks? I just went out to go get a drink.
Either go get a kite and then do that one for Gazra, or go and try to do this egg one.
What's the egg one?
Egg one is I described it like 3 times just now. Did you really not?
You have to get a chicken
I went to go get a drink. I swear.
Oh my god! You gotta get an egg and write this prayer on the egg, and then get a snake to eat the egg. And if the snake doesn't eat it, it's a bad omen.
That'll be a religion check.
I'm not good at religion.
If you're not sure what to do, guess what you can do?
Wait, am I good at religion? Wait.
You can ask for help.
You can gather information. You can find out, hey, this is a weird request. How would I go about doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And then the person who's good at gathering information just got on the elephant bird and rode off.
We're gonna do the kite thing first.
Okay, so one of you rolls a crafting check or goes by as a kite.
We can go by a kite, right? Do you want to craft Moonflower?
No, I'll craft it.
All right, roll a crafting check. Okay, easy enough to do. You get a bit of I guess I would say parchment because it's raining and it's really bad. So you have to get something that'll fly and not tear into pieces. But building a kite only takes a little bit of time. It's part of the hour, pretty much. But you got a kite crafted. Rainy weather is very poor to flying kites. You attach the letter. You got the missive to the kite, and then you got to fly it. To do it, you need to do an athletics or survival check to take the kite to the air.
Okay, I got a 4 in athletics. Lizzie?
I have a -1 in well, I'm not that strong. You know, these arms are not.
Your muscle shroom is gone.
And my survival, I live this long, but I'm not that good at it.
Moonflower, it's on you to roll your survival.
Roll your +4 and hope it works.
Okay, well.
You gotta have a nat 20 somewhere today.
Oh, there we go. 20.
30-20.
Do it. You get the kite up beyond. Despite the rain, it gets really high up into the air, and all you gotta do is cut it free. Then, kite is gone. It starts vanishing up and out of sight. It has been delivered. There's something funny here for critical failure. The kite is destroyed in the endeavor. It is torn into sharp branches of a tree, struck by lightning, catches fire despite the rain, and then meets several more dramatic and destructive ends that I dare not type into one description for fear of what calamity may provoke.
It is Gazra after all.
It is Gazra, yep. this person. I think this was it took an hour or two. But during that same hour while they were doing the kite shit, you're doing this. An older woman. You find the address based on where the letter came from, and knock on the door. I'm assuming an older woman answers the door. She looks at you with thick lens glasses, and she kind of fixes them for a bit. She goes, "Hello," she asks.
I'm just gonna do a bow. I'm apparently with Lizzie.
Oh my God, where did you go? I just saw you here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, you got short all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm tall. I'm 5'6". Hi, ma'am.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
you were bowing. I'm sorry. It was very sudden. I was not expecting that.
It's okay, ma'am. Hi. I heard you had a complaint about our letters, but I'm gonna say it broke into Tom.
Oh, heavens! Thank
letter
you for arriving so swiftly. The parcel, yes, it was delivered to the correct street, but the wrong house. It has resulted in a rather lengthy argument that has already become talk of the neighborhood. Has put my private affairs more public. It was intended for my granddaughter, you see. I'd very much like it back and delivered to her.
Of course. We will try our best for that, ma'am. Okay. How would you like that? Where's the address for the other parcel?
Utter the swine, she scoffs. She argues since the venerable Magamia had given it to her, the package that belongs to her by right. The nerve, right?
Yeah, the nerve.
Yeah.
This woman sounds kind of shady. I'm not gonna lie.
She tells you the exact address. You take a left at the red house at the end of blank street. Was it 321 Baker Street? I forgot it was for Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that. She gives you a good address.
Okay, I'll go there then. Thank you. We'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna head on over to 321 Baker Street.
Start walking. You get about halfway and you go, "What's the item?"
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
what does the grandma speak? Because
you don't even know what you're looking for.
Well, Mariah doesn't speak the language, remember? So she's gonna be like, let me
That's
go back.
right. I just realized I should be speaking Milwaukee to you.
You know, I didn't want to say it. I just want to hear how it played out. To be honest.
I'm gonna
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go back and find a piece of
Why
paper.
did Mariah go by herself?
What other languages do you speak, Mariah?
I speak Taldane and Tien.
She's old enough. I'd say she speaks Taldan. Let's just use that.
Okay, I'll go back and be like, excuse me, ma'am, what is the package? What exactly is the package?
I'm surprised you didn't ask that first, young dear.
I'm sorry. You spoke Milwaukee. It was confusing to me, and I got scared. I'm only on level 1 of Duolingo.
The object is an incredible moxie stained glass lamp, you see. It's one of a kind. It undoubtedly cost a lot of money, and, well, to purchase it and also deliver it intact, which it was.
Can you
It's a
spell
one
this
of a
again?
kind.
Moxie stained what?
A moxie stained glass lamp, one of a kind.
Moxie, let me write that. Moxie.
I'm typing it so you can see
Okay.
it. Boop.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna go try retrieving it for you. Okay. And it's so much better talking to you in Taldane. It's been so difficult trying to learn the
One of the few
Milwaukee.
that do. I don't think that she does.
Can you teach me a couple of quick phrases real quick when I speak to her?
Yes, this is how you say swine. This is how you say old hag and kind of leans in bitch.
Okay, I love those words too, and I'll use it on other people, but I'm trying to remain as friendly as possible because I'm representing the Emerald Vows at this academy.
Oh, I think that you might want to avoid that. They speak a little bit more than just a few phrases.
Okay, I'll try my best, okay? Alright.
She nods. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. And I'll head back down to Fort.
My glasses. With her right by the face. Bye!
Alright, 3, 2, 1, Baker Street we go.
Flower, Lizzie, or Mariah, which one of you?
What's deific?
Look at those
So
two
there's a
logos.
letter addressed to us.
Those are addressed to us. I'll read some of those. Yeah.
No, just
There's
one letter addressed to
a
us.
letter addressed to you guys, and there is 3 deific missives, essentially.
Can Mariah read what
Mariah
it says?
can't read it anyway.
Yeah.
It has to
Mariah
be
cannot
Yeah.
read the letter addressed to you.
Oh.
It's written in Mwangi.
It's definitely going to be in Milwaukee.
Alright.
Yeah, guess.
The deific missives, if you read them, there are 3 separate letters, and each one of them include instructions on how to deliver to the specific deity. When you say that you want to read them, I'll tell you how it works, and you can decide what to do at that point. And if you want to read the letter addressed to the Magambian Parcel Patrol, which is you guys right now, you can if you want to.
Yes, that one. That one first.
All right. Letter inside describes how a previous group of initiates misdelivered a parcel a few weeks ago. Angry grandmother writing the letter eventually realized the package never reached her granddaughter and is furious as a result. Dealing with this misdelivered parcel would take you 1 hour or longer if you spend a lot of time, interacting with the people.
Okay, so don't talk to people?
Oh, no, the longer you talk to people. The idea is, you don't even know what this technically means. If you want to go and speak to this anyway, she can tell you what's happening here. It's, looks like
Well,
it's
they
a
did
letter.
say, when you delivered the mail, people were like, oh, yeah, hey, sit down and have dinner.
And in this situation, it looks like this woman wants you guys to come out and fix an error with a delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to chastise.
Okay.
Lizzie.
Let's read about the God thing one. The deity.
Let's see. That wrong. 1 hour.
I mean, you can't be rude to people when they invite you in.
Okay, so you want to read the deific ones. Here's how these work.
Mm-hmm.
The first such letter is addressed to Gazra, the deity of wind and weather. This letter's request is that the letter be attached to a kite, flown high in the air, and then cut free. So for this one to work, you would need to purchase a kite or craft one, but your crafter just left. Also, the rainy weather is very poor for flying a kite. As such, you must attempt an athletics or survival check to try to get the kite high enough into the air. So, recap, attach the letter to the kite, fly the kite, cut the kite free.
Right.
That bad. It does take an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have to buy a kite. You guys don't have your crafter, technically.
We'll go buy. Yeah, we'll go buy a kite.
Moonflower can craft.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
A woman with a woven silk scarf around her neck answers the doors with a smile, and she speaks Milwaukee. You don't understand what she's saying.
I'm gonna slowly say Moxie stained glass lamp, one of a kind, in that manner.
She speaks again, with a confused look on her face.
Is it possible there's someone around me that could possibly translate for me? I could be like, excuse me, help.
Roll a diplomacy check to gather information. You go around, and now you're realizing that you're in this city talking to people by yourself, that when you go to ask people for help, you're not really finding many people in. I feel like you waste 30 minutes trying to find someone who can translate for you. You don't succeed.
These are some tough times.
I know.
We only have one deific thing to do now, by the way.
It's true. Let's see, what else? This might be weird. I might go back to Grandma Maker to get the parcel, or to get the Moxie stained glass lamp.
You can also run back and then get one of your allies too.
Okay, true. I can do that. You're right. Okay, Mariah's gonna quick thinking. I have a great idea. I'm gonna grab Lizzie and Moonflower Gimpy to translate for me.
All right, so you travel back. That parcel was not delivered at the time that you spent, and now we go back to a circle again. Go into our third hour. Our descriptive people out here is survival again.
I have a feeling, Mooncap, that they sent Mariah to go do talking to the people again.
We sent her out.
You seem to understand that she doesn't speak the language. I don't
I know,
get
I'm
it.
trying really hard to teach her, but
I like how they
I don't know
I like
why
how
she
they
would come here.
assume we understood what she was doing. We didn't understand what she was doing in the first place.
Oh, hey, there's a song called "Riding the Elephant Birds." What is this?
Ooh.
Oh, this is cool. Delivering the letters here.
I really wish I could understand her.
I rolled an 8.
6 more days with Kate, and I'll learn wonky with you guys.
8? Okay,
Here's the
critically failed.
problem. Mariah can't describe the problem to Lizzie and Moonflower.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what's
They don't-
funny?
yeah,
I
they
just
don't speak
realized.
all day.
Don't speak the same way.
Yeah.
just
I didn't want to
realized
say
how
that
funny
either,
that
but I
would
want to
be
see how it plays out.
for Mariah. You guys are sitting there opening and reading the scripts, and Lizzie is reading the deific ones out loud. And they're also the ones that read the letter from the old angry lady out loud, just pointed at a couple of numbers. So you're not even sure what was missing. They weren't able to translate to you that the object was missing and was delivered. So when you went out to the old lady, you knocked on the door and goes, "Did you need again?" That's that was a cool sound. Let's get back to them, but not yet. Guys, by the way, you succeeded. At 23 was enough to deliver. I have one more left in that situation.
I really think that I should have been back there to translate because those three don't really communicate well.
I don't know why you guys split
You can
up,
go
to be
back.
honest.
I'll take care of this last one.
I mean, I don't see the problem.
Oh, you sure?
I think so.
Well, I mean, Kay doesn't know that this is going on.
Yes, it's out of character. He's just mouthing off because it's funny. But well, I don't think going back is a good proper. We don't have as much time today. It's raining. I'll take the illegibles though and start handing those out at least.
I'm gonna do this on
Sounds
your own.
good.
Yeah, I'll roll the illegibles on my own.
My problem that I can't really read.
So
No, it's just funny that we have the three people who can't communicate together. It's hilarious.
And one of them left on her own.
Exactly.
so Moonflower and Lizzie all gonna do. You're gonna do the last deific one, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you're not really sure what this is entailing. The whole egg thing. It seems very unique. Now you could walk around and ask people about it and see what they would think. Probably
Okay.
your best bet. It's like, hey, what is this? Like if someone goes, hey, will you go get me a pop-a-lop-a-lop? And you're like, what is that? And like, go ask. Someone will tell you. That's kind of what it is.
So yeah,
So-
we'll do that.
This is the diplomacy check.
Bada bang.
Go, Lizzie, go.
I gotta assist him on that.
Mm.
Asking around the campus is not really leaving too much because you've been doing much of the those missive deliveries here. And you find out that Natambu has a shrine to Mazlude, and they have many quell eggs that are used to inscribe on. And they also have several snake-eating snakes to act as divine messengers.
Ah, perfect.
It's an unusual delivery method, so it's not. It's so unusual that when you start mentioning it, someone goes, "Oh yeah, there's a shrine that does that kind of stuff." They have friendly priests there as well. They tell you, you know of a place to go to do it. And Mariah kind of rides up with like a dumbfounded look on her face.
I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm so lost right now. Can you guys help me, please? And they're gonna be like, huh? Because they don't speak my language.
Mariah is being controlled by the Myceloids again.
Better put her to sleep and shoot her with an arrow.
Touch me and ask.
Oh, I just realized what I'm hearing. That's the birds walking on wet ground. Hear that?
Yeah.
My volume's a little bit here.
So let's grab that egg, feed it to a snake, and bada bang, bada boom. Well, right on it, and feed it to the snake.
You want to go to the shrine?
Yes.
They kind of point Mariah. Do you want to follow them, or you want to wait here for someone you can speak to?
I'm gonna follow them. I don't want to be by myself again. That was scary.
You are that American person that goes to Japan for on vacation who doesn't know how to speak. Has that little book that they're opening up, and they're like, "Senua and then you end up they translate it as "I want to bang your daughter" or something. Bringing your request forward when you get to the temple, one of the priests tells you. Speaking of Milwaukee, by the way, so again, Mariah, you're at a complete loss here. was a recent community project and has resulted in a lot of prayers. So the shrine snakes, unfortunately, aren't very hungry today. You're welcome to try, but I'm sure that you are aware that the snake's refusal to eat an egg is a bad omen.
We are aware of that.
So he says that you can try, but if it doesn't eat the egg, it's a bad omen. That's how the faith works. So you can either succeed at a nature check to find a snake that's interested enough to take the egg, or succeed at a thievery check to slip an egg into a full snake's mouth.
Okay.
I'll do nature.
Well, I'm not good at either of those.
Well, I'm good at nature by 5.
I got a 5 as well. So I can only do because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm just gonna
I
follow
have no
your
idea.
lead.
For them to translate that you need to do nature would be so funny to pantomime. They point at snake, they point at you, they point at mouth, they point at egg, and you're like, what?
So I'm gonna eat the snake and get the egg. What?
A lot of mixed messages there.
Lizzie, you want to try to find a snake that might be interested to eat the egg?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the A check for Lizzie. No.
Yeah, I kind of motion and point like, we're trying to find a snake.
Oh, you also could have searched the nearby jungle for a hungrier snake. Gray means snakes take shelter, and you would need it's a much higher survival check, but it also gives a different type of effective use here. That's enough. You find a snake that only ate one egg today and eat another egg. You write it on the egg, you kind of put it out there, the snake slithers up and opens its jaw wide and eats the egg. It has been delivered. There are no more deific.
Wow, that was fun.
Oh, that was interesting.
And I'm gonna take an egg with me back to the dorm because I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you need an egg?" So she's gonna, I don't know, grab an egg and give it to Cade when he comes back. And be like, "Hey, they got an egg for us."
I'd probably take one too. I'm gonna give it to Anchor. A nice souvenir, pretty much.
Right. So there's still the misdelivered letter, which Rashim and Mariah you would hand it to Lizzie and Moonflower, and they would realize at that moment, oh, that's freaking. Flower, you have a high intelligence, by the way. So at some point while you were doing it, you thought to yourself, and Kate probably would too. Wait. Well, Kate might not know that she was sent off by herself, but you would realize when she got on the elephant and just ran off, you're like, does she even know what she's doing? That's something that you guys can still do too. Kissy Moon, you're doing the descriptive by yourself, but you would like to do another survival check.
Yep.
Wait for you guys to start failing these checks. Stop rolling well.
There we go. As requested.
So what happens here is no matter what, you can't find it with survival. You don't find it on your own, right? And you waste that hour.
Yep.
What that means is you can now use diplomacy to try to find somebody who might be able to point it out for you, but if not, you'll need to run back and meet one of your allies up here. That was yours. Abe, you said you're doing the 30-minute ones, right?
Yes, he was. He's muted.
Okay. It's fine. I'll put it at 3 because it's 30 minutes each. So in that hour that you took, he delivered 2 of them.
Oh yes, I was in the illegibles. I also made the joke that the moment that I leave, he tells the deck.
Yep.
Then we come back to Lizzie, Moonflower, and Mariah. I'm assuming you guys are going to go talk to the old lady.
Yes, but can I change it to Mariah?
Do her.
I can
Mariah
keep them back to the original house where they speak Chaldean. Hopefully that lady translates everything.
Is it Chaldean?
Chaldean.
What, an illusory disguise?
Yeah, to Mariah.
Wait, why?
Why?
Because we read the letter earlier about, a lady being mad at people not delivering letters and stuff. So I'm going to act like, I'm confused. Could you just say it one more time and not just be a whole new person trying to deliver the letter? Because that's just weird, right?
Yeah, you're not even sure if Mariah even made it. Mariah can't tell you that she started talking to the old.
Oh, well, no, she'll point to where she was at, right?
How would you know that's what she
explain
means?
it to you. She speaks Chaldean. You don't speak Chaldean.
She would point at a house, and you go, yeah, that's the right house. And she would point at herself, and she goes, no, you don't need to go and talk to her. Like, you would have no idea what she's trying to say, to even know that she even talked to the old lady before.
Oh, okay. So no illusionary skies. Keep what we got. And knock on the door.
For brevity's sake, you guys knock on the door.
I don't ever want to teach her how to speak Moang at this point.
the door. Hello. Oh, lots of you. I don't have any candy. It's not hall is
Hi.
yours.
I went to the. I'm gonna speak Italian because she speaks Italian.
Oh, it's
Hi.
you again. Oh, you found
Hi.
it's not the lamp. She points at Lizzie.
I know, but I tried speaking to her. I tried asking for help, but no one understands me, and it's so frustrating. I feel so sad, and now I have an egg I got from a snake. I don't know what's going on. Can you please tell my teammates here what's going on, please?
She leans in very slowly, talk to someone else. She goes, "You okay?"
That's Mariah for you. Great talker. You know. I bet she's saying something that's very important right now, but I can't understand her. So.
It's very interesting that you have such a diverse group of people, and all of you are just unable to. You start speaking Italian at this point. You're okay, dude. You want to come inside and have some tea?
I would love to. In fact, the rain is so tiring.
Come inside, quick.
Of course.
To where it's at.
But lady, I don't. What's your name again?
As she's like showing Mariah the tea, like essentially letting Mariah pour herself and sit down and get cozy, and takes on like a snuggie and shit like that. She goes back and likes talking to you and tells you everything, the same stuff about the woman, where the house is, what you're looking for. I'll watch because I'm sure you're gonna come back here and bring the lamp if you get it. So, I'll make sure she's okay. She looks like she's a mess. And Mariah's like mumbling to herself. They put it in a snake with an egg, a kite. I don't know what's happening.
They made me touch a snake. Was that your package, man?
No, definitely not. Why do you still have an egg, dear?
I don't know. They told me to get it.
Well,
my here to help translate. I don't know what's going on.
Wait. She's a translator, so we can tell her everything. Right?
She's a translator. She starts telling you all that stuff. Something about a snake. She has an egg. Kite. No one translates for her. Look. She's gonna be okay here because I can speak.
How about this? We're gonna go get your lamp. Here's the little letter that said what we had to do. Can you translate that to her? And this is what we all did, so she would stop being confused.
She knows what I needed. She just can't communicate it to the other need.
No. The snake and the egg and the kite thing. All this right here. Yes.
Oh dear, this is written terribly.
Well, we're gonna be gone for a while, so you have time to read it.
They're still here. Interesting.
I want to say I was scared because yesterday they got possessed by these mushrooms, and now they're acting weird again. I'm scared they're gonna attack me. I have no idea what happened.
I honestly should attack
about
you.
This time, by the way, Lizzie, Moonflower being out in the rain for a decent amount of time, Mariah the same way. Mariah, you're the only person who doesn't feel the effects as you start relaxing inside this house. But Nancy, Cade, Moonflower, and Lizzie, you're currently fatigued, which just means that you just have a -1 for your further checks.
Okay, so we're gonna go straight to the other house.
Okay, you go to the other house, and this woman opens the door, middle-aged woman. She's got that silken scarf around her neck, and she looks at you with a smile, but she kind of rolls her eyes too, like this isn't the first time her house has been knocked on in the hour. She goes, "Yes."
We're looking for a glass-stained lamp.
Yes, my unintentional. I'm so grateful. And before you ask, bear no shame in others accusing me of stealing it. It was given to me fair and square.
We're not here for your whole life story. Sorry, ma'am, but we just need that lamp ASAP, please.
Roll a diplomacy check. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm assuming you're keeping, right?
I'm keeping. Yeah, it's the 12.
It's given to me, and it's mine to do with I wish. Your kind words trying to appeal to my good nature will not work on me.
Kind words appeal. We're just delivery people. Just relax, okay? Just put your pride somewhere else. We just need that lamp, please.
Sorry, it's mine. It was given to me.
Okay. It was given to you by who?
The Magambian Institute.
Can I read? Okay. What did the note say? Again, the letter saying we need to get this lamp for
Parcel.
her.
Parcel handed to me directly by people just like you. Such a great gift. It's kind of like I came to your birthday party and I gave you a gift and you opened it, and you saw what it was, and then I tell you, give it back. Well, that's not how that works. I mean,
Okay.
mine. And she kind of flaunts her hair a little bit.
Moonflower, could you talk to her? Because I'm about to do something tricky.
Why?
Oh, I heard you say that just now, right?
Did I say tricky? I meant trippy. You know, like drinking and stuff. You know.
Substitute.
For real or no?
Do I need
Yeah,
to, like,
Oh.
lying right there in front of her.
do I need to like roll a diplomacy?
I
right
will hero point that. That's a 4.
now? Yeah, much that.
Oh, you said tricky. I heard you.
That's yes, because I'm a magic magician.
I like the cut of your jib. Could you do me a favor and leave my property?
Moonflower, can you talk to her? I am talked out and fatigued.
I gotta be honest with you. I've kind of lost the conversation here.
You know what we should do? We should bring in Mariah.
We got the Three Stooges over here. Oh my god.
Get paid. Kate will win her over.
They don't know where
with
Kate's
good
at.
looks.
You're in the city somewhere random.
I know. They didn't come get me. Let me talk to the girl. You know, I'll win her with my good looks. I'll get the damn lamp. It'll be good.
Moonflower, just talk to her, okay?
Hey, this is what this is all about over a lamp.
Yes, we need the lamp till we complete our goal.
Now, what is the goal?
She has a lamp that this old lady needs, and she needs to give it back. But she feels too prideful to give it up. So can you convince her to give it up? Please.
You're saying he's in front of her.
I'm not.
Did you roll a nat 1 as you came back? You rolled a nat 1 on that? What?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to convince you.
Are you? That's actually funny that you would say that out loud right in front of me.
Yes,
Sure. I'll humor you. Try to what do you want?
Wait, I had a good idea.
Well, before you say anything, John, you know you're saying this in front of her, right?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let me go over here real quick.
I'm sorry for short one. He not it good at with the talking business.
No, it's a rare quality to have these days. Not many people are stupid.
Oh, I heard that.
Walked away, you said.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. But we need the lamp.
I heard.
Yes.
You know what I need?
Did I stop your property?
Oh, to keep the lamp. An impasse. Isn't that so crazy?
Well,
Can I whisper to Moonflower?
You walked away. How do you whisper to somebody when you're on the other? You're on.
Okay, well, can I go up to her and whisper in her ear?
Gonna return to the property. She told you to leave.
Yes, because I had an idea. I didn't say it out loud, and I just want to come back.
So I'm saying she told you to leave, and now you want to return to the property.
Yes.
And you walk back up, and she goes, "Oh, so you don't follow the rules of the world, then?"
I just left.
No,
Calm
you
down.
just left. I told you to leave.
I did leave.
But this is trespassing.
How is this trespassing? I left.
I told you to leave, and now you came back.
You are not helping with this right now.
Well, it's fine. Your friend is simply just going to be reported to the chime ringer. To look really good when it hits Magambia.
What? Well, you don't even know who I am, so.
That's not the
You're wearing your beads, and I'm sure that after you, I can describe what you look like. Someone's going to know who you are.
Hmm.
Okay, look.
Fine.
Okay. I'm not
Just
sure
ask her
we-
what she would. How this? Excuse me, ma'am. Real quick, before I leave, would you trade anything for that lamp?
Of course.
Which
Would
is
trade a lamp just like it. I heard it was one of a kind, so I don't know how you're going to manage that.
Can I manage a crafting check to see if it's actually one of a kind?
We'll see it. She doesn't have it in her hand. She's not walking around with a lamp.
May I see a lamp?
Oh, you may not. It's mine.
Mhm.
I do not want to touch it.
It's fine. I believe you. No, I don't want you to see my property.
That
Okay.
is fine. I
Okay.
can wait for you to bring lamp.
I'm not going to bring it. If anything, I'll shut the door and then we'll be done with this conversation.
Wait. So you got that from a Montgomery Institute, right? What if they want it back?
Can't. It's mine.
You're not.
So even even the person that gave you it came back to retrieve it, you wouldn't give it up.
Oh, it's mine. It was given to me.
Okay, Sean, just saying, but real talk,
Lizzie.
you leave the area. You're literally not supposed to be here at this point.
I'm already in trouble, so what's the point?
If you guys must know,
Alright.
they flavored this person to be like Karen.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
see that.
Yeah, but you're antagonizing Karen too, so like
Yes.
you're not making it better.
Like I'm just saying, your presence here is. The
You're not doing any better.
You need to-
Okay. How about this? Moonflower, come with me real quick, okay? I have an idea.
You know my property, and you come back. Like all you're doing is making it worse. You're not even giving them a chance.
Okay, Moonflower, when you're done talking to her, come with me.
Okay.
I'm going away.
I'm gonna say this. I do not believe that is one of kind lamp.
Continue.
Hmm?
You mean by that?
Back where I'm from, plenty people make lamps like that. That one more cruder than the ones we normally make.
I've never seen it, so how do you know this?
I come from a place where we specialize in making many light things. We use distribute this all around. That lamp right there, I do not see one kind. In fact, I see flaw.
So you're telling me that this lamp that you've never seen, just by description, undesirable?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I come to retrieve lamp because I heard who made it had bad taste.
Well, deception check.
I'm gonna freaking wing this, and God forbid this.
Natural one.
There you go.
Nice.
Pretty
I know.
good. Wait 1 moment. He closes the door. A minute passes by and it reopens and it hands this like beautiful glass lamp. This lamp right here. Who make any of these? This is not a one of a kind?
Not one of kind. In fact, I look at it. I say ugly.
He hands it to you. I don't want that in my house, then.
Thank you.
I thank you for the help.
I
You
see.
see 18 deception check to convince her it's cursed or otherwise undesirable.
Oh,
Wow.
Good job.
You hit it right on the mark.
Got it right on the mark.
Good job.
Good job, yeah.
Thank you. And for the last time, John, if someone tells you you're trespassing,
Don't call me Sean, first of all, one. Jeez.
Brother on brother argument.
Look, I'll talk about this with you later, considering I know where this is about to head.
Yeah, using my name way too much.
I know. So I'll talk to you about this later.
It's not like we don't know your name. You told us multiple times.
I know.
I'm playing my character. They're like, come on, like,
Anyways,
calm
good
down.
job.
You guys,
Good
you
plan.
could have used intimidation, but had some crazy repercussions. Could have used magic, like trickery. Like you could have used your illusion disguise and look like a city official.
I was about to do that, but she was like, I would never give it up.
You also could have snuck in. The hardest was the diplomacy. DC 26 because she does not
Wow.
have a good nature. Natural 20 was the only one to do that.
Yep.
You guys have handled that. So the misdelivered is Gown.
All right.
What a rough start.
But Nancy, did you want to go do the easy deliveries? Seems like they're pretty much done. You guys have the rest of the letters with you.
I have to. Well, yeah. And then
Oh wait, did you do your diplomacy to gather information, or do you want to come back and get somebody else?
I have to come back and get somebody else. I have a 0 diplomacy.
Okay. Well, you can deliver the other letter. All right. It'll take you 2 hours, so you'll be gone for a bit.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and put this at 6, and during the 2 hours, there are no more illegible missives done. You would be done, Cade. You would not know where Danson would be in this situation and hunt them down.
Yeah, I go back to the center
The
where
campus.
we were originally at, but yeah.
Then you're going to see the entire time Lizzie and Moonflower arguing, and then Mariah's eyeballs are turned different directions.
I'm just enjoying my tea and my egg right here.
They would probably come back and get you and take you back to the campus, but because they're arguing the whole time and you can't speak, you imagine that. Imagine walking alongside different culture people.
Oh yeah. I'll put my arm around. Mariah. Like it's okay. I'll teach you Milwaukee so you can understand people.
Here, Kate, I have an egg for you. They told us to get an egg, and here's an egg for you, bud.
I could make this into something. I'll cook up a nice egg and rice tonight.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Kate. It's so hard speaking Mwangi here. I tried my best, and people made fun of me. And I don't know what's going on. And I think they have the myconoid disease still because they were acting very weird today.
Or they're just weird.
I don't know. I think the myconoid disease is still in them. Watch out for them. As paranoid, they're acting super weird today.
So I do find it kind of weird you came to this school without learning the local dialect, but it's all right.
She was just sitting here immediately
Parents. That's all I say. Parents.
Yeah.
So all that's left at this point is for Dancing to ride all the way back to the campus, and for someone to take the time to get back out there to do the descriptive. So who wants to make a survival check / diplomacy check to find directions?
Survival check or diplomacy?
Disney, I can aid you if you want to do it, because I don't speak the language.
No way.
Sure.
The two that are fighting can figure it out.
Okay. First, I'm just gonna say this: Izzy, why you stay?
We mean it's a team effort. We're doing this as a team.
She said trespass. You trespass where I come from. You banned from Pile.
I did what she said. I left and I came back. What is your point?
Back after she said no.
I left. Either way, we got the lamp. I had a better plan, anyways.
That's not point. But before I go sit here and tell you why no, we got one more thing to do.
Which is
right
what?
Now, we got one letter with a bunch of words on it, and we need to go.
Why don't you figure it out?
I don't read well.
Oh, really? You need my help?
The Jade. Holy shit.
Just because need help don't mean I like it.
I feel like I'm in a reality TV show between a fight and not knowing.
Fine. I'll read the letter.
I mean, it's just very descriptive. You gotta go find it either with a survival check or a diplomacy check.
All right, which one between us has the better survival?
I got the diplomacy.
You got us a 7.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I got a 3 on the survival.
Well,
Lizzie.
hey, what's great about this is if Lizzie fails, you can finish it up. And you both can make the check. You can both make.
Well, I got 1 hero
And
point
by the
left.
way, Kate and Nancy, you guys have been in the rain the longest. You guys are completely soaking wet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're walking back to the dormitory.
You make the diplomacy check. How's that?
Okay.
Just squishy.
All right.
Bada bang.
Yeah, not great.
That's great, but that's just enough. Finishing the entire workload in 8 hours total. Everything's been delivered. You did it. Now you just gotta go report back that you totally didn't have any mistakes.
That was the hot man.
Turning back to the campus, inside your dormitory, where you could see Ziniwe and they're playing cards. Essentially, it's like a version of like solitaire in a way. And they see you, and Ziniwe offers your party several steamy mugs. Drink this. It's hot ginger beer. It will help shrug off the rain. Drinking it will remove rain fatigue. You guys are probably like down
Yes, please.
Yeah, it feels good. It warms the soul. You can even kind of feel the I know this in real life for everyone. You know when you get soaking wet and then like you've been working and then your body heat makes that feel so uncomfortable. I know what's happening here. Ignacy speaks up. She goes, "I must thank you for your assistance regarding of what the result was. As regards to the result was. Sorry. I also must instruct you to return to the same meeting point tomorrow for your next assignment. Outside of that, you did wonderful. Every missive, everyone.
Yeah.
I heard some interesting stories today, so I had quite a good time.
Even the lamp, you got it returned too.
Yes.
Oh, I heard that they got it taken care of.
It's good.
We also got an egg if you want it.
Hey, that was my egg, thank you. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what did she say? I keep forgetting that she doesn't understand what we're saying.
She tried to give away an egg.
Actually, Ignacy would be one of the ones who can speak Taldan because of where he's from. When you ask that, he goes, "Oh no, I don't need eggs.
Yeah, it was quite a weird ordeal today.
Yes. One of us needing not knowing society. Here, at least someone thinking trespass.
This was it's the one I should have done. That Tommy Streets. That's funny.
So next time, the task is for the Uzante, which is my branch. Nice.
Whenever we're the XP here, I have a good stopping place for us too for the Uzujati assignment. Assuming that you guys move to next morning because I wasn't with fatigue and whatnot. You still feel it. It removes the fatigue, but you're still tired. You guys have been straight on for 8 hours delivering letters and shit. There is something I wanted to tell you, Dancing. You delivered the normal letters, and the whole point of this was to like learn some stuff, right? So, as Ignacy observed, many recipients are happy to talk with you about recent happenings in their lives. A woman named Chinasa is excited for her niece's wedding and plans to sew the bride a gold embroidered dress. A woman named Ig talks about her work rehabilitating injured jungle birds and releasing them back into the wild. Musubu introduces you to his new puppy, who he found stuck up in a tree. While a man named Jayotu offers you a jar of jam, which is delicious. He's made too much of it, and he wanted you to have it. As he observed, Ignacy is delivering letters to the people. You learn stuff about the world, like the fact that this lamp is a one of a kind delivered to a granddaughter, and it was for as a wedding gift technically to her. And the fact that you even learn about the guy who has the 4 cats and all that. Learn stuff just by delivering things that people take for granted every day. Getting a letter doesn't mean too much to the people who get it. The journey behind getting it to them and what they experience in that day is being shared with you. That's what the Emerald Bows teaches, is little things add a sense of community. Every single task is important, and it brings us together in some way or another. It's another form of like music, how in real life, it's one thing that we all share in common is music. It might not be the same music. Everyone enjoys music. And we open up with the next day now with, you guys guessed it, the Uzujati one. Arriving at the meeting place the following morning, you find an athletic young man who waves enthusiastically from the pathway in front of the dormitory. To the side on the mossy earth is a woman in a handsome dashiki type like suit in a way. You can see that she is swaying and casually dancing, snapping her fingers to an imaginary beat. There is a bizarre beast, resembling a cross between a 2-foot-long crocodile and a bear cub that prances, nibbling at her ankles as she shuffles and snaps. show you handouts for these two people. Right,
Is that what I think? Is that what I think it is? Hold on. Is that a? I have to roll and check for this thing. What
It's her
kind of
familiar, technically, so it's not like an actual animal, which is really weird. So this is the handsome man. This is the one that you saw at the cafeteria, who she introduced you as a Koro. He's the board game guy.
Oh.
And then the last one is this person, handsome woman, Solo.
He's cool.
A handsome woman? Never heard that before.
She got her hair cut short versus other people. She's wearing like men type gowns and stuff like that instead of it being females. From what Essie told you is that she has had her entire life, and from day one, and then like punished if you swayed. She fled and left to attend Magambia to have her own way, and then in hiding, she started dressing like a man, cut hair like a man, and actually enjoyed that lifestyle. She thoroughly enjoys dressing like a man, even though she still plays the woman. And she's a dancer. She dances just sometimes out of nowhere. That's her big thing. I think that's the handout for every of the students, if I'm correct. You've seen Shazir, Habreem. Yep, you've seen every single one of them. That's really good. The man speaks and goes, "Oh, hi there," the man says with a wide smile. "I'm a Koro. This is not Solo. We're part of the Uzunjati. Well, not yet. The tale of our becoming shall be such a good tale to hear one day, someday. The Uzunjati tell stories to others and learn new stories in turn. Today, we want you to tell us the story of your past week so that we can learn it and then pass it on to others. It's not only training for you on how to tell a story, training in us to how to be good listeners. We all benefit." Solo speaks up next and goes, "To be made clear, we want a story about your week, not a bare event by event recounting. That's where we're going to end it. I'll tell you mechanics about it next time. So this event is just storytelling."
Very cool.
That'll be where we pick up next time. We definitely played late. I'm going to do y'all's XP. Tell you what your total is.
Cool.
Please level up.
Oh no.
Not even
So what I
close.
see here is going to be in an exact location. This was unclear descriptive letter delivered. Okay. Oh wow. Let's see what we got going on here. Calculator.
So what was the bonus XP for this one?
Oh, I don't want to tell you the exacts for that one. It was based on how many letters you delivered, or if you got in trouble, or critically failed any checks. Things like that. Trying to keep the exacts going, but just know, with the freaking oil ritual, it was really high. Like, you got XP per oil you got on your own, plus even starting the ritual, and you would have gotten more if you succeeded. You've gotten more XP by doing non-combat stuff than you guys got from the combat stuff. For example, you would have gotten extra XP had you resolved the Pugwampis without combat.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought we did solve it.
They reward you guys heavily for